I wish I could have one of these Fey dudes as one. These little moth people.
Hi, stream. We've been playing WoW.
They've been playing WoW.
If that explains
I've been
anything to
playing
anyone.
WoW. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck to do with the turkey.
What?
Oh, you should butterfly it and cook it in brine.
I already brined it, so
You
it's
should-
like right now it's like sitting with a dry salt brine now.
My dad said that you should FaceTime him if you need help.
I may do that tomorrow.
Because I told him
may
that you're in
take
charge
on
of the
that.
turkey.
Lee, if you need help, don't call me.
All right, thanks, Parker.
Parker, so helpful.
Thank
Really
you.
loving the energy.
If you need
that-
help, that's too bad.
Yeah,
you need help, that's a bummer.
Hey, look, Lee, I
Hey,
promise
Daniel.
that Lee, I promise that if you ever need help, you should go find it.
Hell yeah.
I
no,
recommend getting assistance when you need it. Not from me.
Not from me.
I will take that to heart.
Dear God, anyone else? Fuck, I forgot. I haven't been spending my player
Druid's
experience.
Just, like, sat next to me on the bench. Look at that. Look
Yeah.
I
have
have-
to take out the giblets.
I have not been spending my own experience, just my Pokemon's.
Oops.
Hey, you know what? I got 30-something experience. I'm gonna be smarter.
Wait, what was it that Lee learned last time?
That you can have more than 4 moves.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait. So you can have more than. Okay.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. Here we go.
Yep.
Have you
any
been
more.
deleting
Not
moves,
just in
Lee?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. In
No,
this
Lee
one.
just hasn't
Yes,
been
and
That's the
learning.
same system, too.
You haven't deleted any moves, have you, Lee?
No, I have not. I just haven't learned any.
Fair enough.
Well,
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Lee
can.
got to 4 and was like, all right, I guess it's stats now.
I'm gonna up my smart sparker. I'm gonna be a smart guy. I have so much insight.
Listen, guys, we've left the place that I want to live, so...
It's all downhill from here.
You gotta tune out.
yeah, the
From
rest of it is
here.
pointless.
Parker,
The-
you're gonna have a hard time keeping me interested.
Sorry, Parker, it's
You went to
over.
the place that I'm going to end.
What?
Well-
At this point, Abby's leaving the campaign and doing her own thing, just always in Vernville,
Yeah,
24/7.
listen. Yeah. I got nothing for you there.
There's just no solution here, Parker. You've topped yourself too much.
That's yeah. I started off with the best, like the 10 out of 10 I could do, I guess.
You should have made this the Pokemon League.
You went too hard.
I did. I was too excited.
You have to be like me. Set
No.
the expectations really low.
Abby, you should have the Pokemon League move to Vernville so that we have to keep going back there.
Damn.
Hey, Parker.
You gotta become a real estate agent for Vernville.
Yeah.
You know what? There's worse jobs, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, no. Imagine being a
I'd do
real estate
it.
agent in a place that doesn't want you to cut down trees at all. So all you're doing is just telling people, nah, you can't put your house there, sorry.
Yeah, I'd be like, what's up? You want to buy this little tiny piece of land where you can put your hammock up? Like, what?
Yeah, no, you see, okay, you can buy this plot of land. Yeah, it's only like 5 yards across and like 20 yards that way. And I'm like, yeah? Well, there's 2 trees here. Oh, I can cut those down and put a tiny house here. No. The trees have to stay. You can, but they're perfectly positioned, my guy, that you can put your hammock in between them. You can set up a tent.
You're gonna start a petition to permanently ban anything that cuts from being in Vernville.
only blunt objects allowed. They don't have any forks or knives.
Safety scissors.
Safety scissors only, and specifically for the growing
Butter
vegetables
knives only.
inside the root system.
Yeah. No, the only sharp objects are the ones that are for like trimming back plants and stuff. That's it. And if you use it outside of the root system, you're banned.
Arts and
You have
crafts has been
privileges.
really difficult ever since we moved to Vernville.
It's,
But mom, my teacher says I have to cut out paper. I know, honey, but you can't do it unless you're in the root system.
All arts and crafts are held in the root system to circumvent the rules.
We just dig a hole in the side that's just like a classroom in retrospect that has all of the tools for arts and crafts. You can only do it in that room.
Only and supervised.
Yeah, you're supervised by watchhogs.
They have to pat you down every time you leave.
Yep.
That makes me so nervous.
Other than that, though,
Yeah.
Hey,
I-
Other than that.
other than
other
that,
than the restricted sharp objects, great place to live. Like, other than the metal detectors when you go in and outside of the root system,
Yeah, Abby, the more you talk, the less I am into this.
oh, that's fine. That means more Fernville for me.
it really
Okay,
sucks to be my
great.
Oshawott. He's not allowed it back in Vernville.
Vernville's gonna
You know,
become like the most.
Or
Fernville's gonna.
Cybors and Scythers out.
Freya,
Vernville's
ban.
gonna secede. Vernville's gonna secede from the Chroma region to become like this fascist government.
Oh
We
my
are
god.
Texas. We are
Wait,
Texas.
Abby, what Pokemon of mine are allowed in Vernville? Gyu has like a sword. Freya, Erie's allowed. That's fair. That's the only one.
Here is the only soft one you have.
Yeah.
That's the one that they're like, okay, this one probably couldn't trot
Is-
down a
Every
tree.
time
No,
you
no,
guys-
wait, but Erie has
Every time you
pins.
guys come into Vernville, you have to put your
Ah,
Pokemon,
damn.
your Pokeballs on a tray. We scan what Pokemon are in there, and if there's any that are sharp, we put like a little lock on them so they have to.
No,
stay
you don't even
inside.
put a lock on. You have to take your Pokemon out. Like, say you take Carver out, and he has to hold out his claws, and you put little foam balls on the tips of his claws.
There's like foam
Yeah,
fingers all on each one. Wait,
Yeah,
but Abby, Erie has pins.
Yeah, but they're stuffed inside of her. She
You can
doesn't
take
Yeah,
him
but
out.
what if she like
She can
stabs
take him out.
Leaf? Just like takes out the pins and just starts stabbing Leaf.
Just start stabbing.
Well, then I
plants.
guess Erie will be inside of a locked Pokeball.
Uh.
I don't know what you want from me.
All of my team.
Arrested.
Everyone will be arrested.
Everyone on my team. All of
is
them.
arrested.
Great,
Kai,
so let's
you know,
never go
here's
to
the thing,
Brimville.
Kai. Hey, Kai. Here's the thing. You're just not allowed.
Just me. I have to stand on the border.
You specifically.
There's a line that Abby draws in the dirt. No Kai past here.
I just take a piece of chalk and I draw it on the road. Kai, you stay that way.
I was saying there. Okay.
Well, no, it's just online orders for people with sharp Pokemon. Online order only.
It's basically living in Corona.
I would like some ghost corn, please. All right, that's gonna take like 2 days of shipping, so be prepared. Why 2 days? Because I said so, motherfucker. Because I said so. Cracks knuckles.
Pre-stream is
All
wild.
right then.
Pre-stream.
Pre-stream takes you places.
It's something.
Yep.
Who wants to recap me on last time?
Boy.
Last time Kai
Yeah.
eat himself back.
Yeah, it started with Kai sprinting.
I feel like I
immediately.
can't recap then. You guys got to do it.
Wait, no, that's not last time because
Yeah, that was.
because the first time when you ran, we've had a session since then, because we've already had a session since I evolved.
That was
No, we
the,
didn't.
no, that was the session
That
we
was just
evolved.
the end of the session.
No, evolution was at the start. The end was investigating the gym.
Yeah, no, that would.
Okay, I
What's
must have
happening?
had some events backwards because I swear to God, we evolved and then we're like, all right, end session here, and I'm like, all right, guys, all right,
No, we started
Got it.
deception there.
okay.
It's
Well,
like-
because that was when you got. That was also when we got in.
Top Leo
Like,
No. You evolved before Kai sprinted.
no, that was
no, I didn't.
that was
No,
after
I
because
was
we
not
came
there for
back.
it. Because
Okay.
Okay, you
I
know
was,
what? I'm
like,
going to
splashing
recap
in
it then,
the water
'cause I
with
feel
my
like-
Marina.
No, I remember now because you got thrown out of a
Guys?
hole by a dog trio.
I'll recap
Yeah,
this one,
and-
okay?
Yeah, no,
All right,
Kai was sitting
Let
there
Kai
in the
recap.
dirt.
Let Kai right back.
Okay.
I was sitting on the dirt and I went, look. big
Okay,
snake."
so let's
Uh-huh.
start. Last session, I woke up, had an epiphany that I'm a dumbass, and had to leave for a solid half hour or so. And while I was gone, the rest of them,
It was 2 days or a day and a half.
yeah, it was some time. But basically, you guys had a day of just like chilling out. You went to the beach. You found a Primarina. What you guys were like, hey, you want to join us? And Prima was like, no. And then you started. You had like Cotton Candy starts singing with it, and then you sent out Angela, and then you have a big fish now. It's a very pretty fish with a lot of health.
It's a big, pretty eel.
Big, pretty eel thing. And then Lee was like, can you please join me? And then the Primarine was like, no, have a baby. Now you have an egg.
I'm a mom.
I am a mother. Please stop. So now Lee has an egg for a Poplio. And then I came back getting thrown into the ocean by some Doug Trio. And we all showed each other our new things, our Pokemon. Depends on how you classify an egg. And then we left to Gillard Port. Couldn't find the Lapras and Empoleon. They could not find them. So we're gonna hopefully try again soon. It's nighttime because they only showed up last time at night. And then we heard that the gym's been blown up. So we went to go investigate that. Met the gym leader. It was Membry, I think is her name. Yep. And learned a few things. Found out Team Helix was here and Curiosity was here, and then Team Helix isn't here for reasons that we can very quickly assume based on the hole in the gym. And then I tripped and had a dream about Satan and stuff.
Ah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I tripped and fell over and went to hell. But I'm
I
back.
tripped and fell over and I saw God.
Yeah,
He
but
sucked.
but it's okay. I'm back, and that's where we ended. That's where we ended.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, you sure did go to hell.
I sure
you
did.
guys, after assisting Membry in the investigation of what happened to her gym, you all still do find yourselves in the lovely, scenic town of Gillard Port. It's not beach country per se. It's a little chilly. A lot of the north wind comes down and just hits right on the town. So this is more of, it's nice to look at the water. If you went in it, you'd probably get pneumonia.
Yeah, no thank you. No
I
swimming.
feel like Guy was the only one that's okay with this.
Probably. You and Angela now.
Yeah.
So, you guys have, I'll say you have a few hours before dusk hits. Is there anything you guys want to do? Want to take a look around? Anyone have anything particular they're looking for? Or anything you want to do or say to each other?
Were we
That
gonna do
was-
shopping?
Yeah, we were gonna see if there's an item store or something. You know, check out because we all got money now. It's crazy what happens when we succeed at things for once.
I'm sitting over here with 52 Poké Dollars.
Well, you spent all your money.
You,
Yeah,
you
you know
bought
what?
Evolution.
You know what? I gesture my hands at Angela. Money.
Abby, that wasn't a jab. That was a thumbs up. You went. You did what you wanted to do last time.
One would call it an investment.
It's a very good
have-
investment. I
Listen,
approve.
I have nerves of steel to save up that much money, and I gesture to Angela again. I jazz hands at Angela.
Okay, so yeah, you guys want to go to see if there's like an item store?
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, I 100% have Angela out.
I would assume you
Just
now have it out
slithering around with you
24/7.
guys.
Great.
Just
I'm
slithering
100%
around.
fucking judging you.
I'm just jealous.
That's
Why
why
are
I'm
you
judging you.
Oh, because you're
Yeah.
jealous.
Yeah,
You know, standard.
because I'm
Damn.
salty.
You have a shiny Milotic.
Yeah, get off my ass. You'd be jealous if I had one.
That's true.
Okay.
I think
so-
Sophie's not even jealous that I have a shiny. Sophie's just jealous that I evolved before.
That's that too. It's all of the
Yeah.
above, truly. Just
There's just-
everything.
this is a stacking double-decker
Look,
sandwich of
To
jealousy.
be fair, I had to buy that. I didn't earn it. I
Yeah,
I
bought
mean,
but
you
that's
did
easy.
earn
I
it.
would-
You
I'd
got. You
rather
earned the
have-
money.
I also didn't earn the shiny. Because I
Okay,
was a
that's
kid.
true.
Yeah. So, you know what?
That won't stop
Luck
me
of the
from
draw.
being...
Parker's mad that he gave me the egg because this was supposed to be his shiny.
You can probably still see like a pinned like message on her phone that just Parker with a lot of keyboard mashing.
It's like keep watching followed by a text that said, "Oh, that's great."
You could
Oh, sorry.
feel the
I was
sarcasm.
talking to someone else. Good job. Lucky you.
Anyways,
Don't be jealous. I don't deserve it.
oh, we'll still be jealous.
Okay. Kai, would you give me an insight survival alert check for me real quick?
I just upped my insight. I can see more.
Please roll a
boy.
bunch of ones. I would love that.
Oh, you
After
know I'm about
Also,
to.
I'm
Watch
keeping
that.
track of time, by the way, Parker.
Okay.
Like, every few minutes, I am looking up to the sky and waiting for it to be dusk to meet our friends.
Okay.
I
Maybe
got
on top
8
of the time.
dice. Look at me go.
Okay. So you have the usual general store, general Pokemart that is in every town. You have some sort of off-brand
Let me-
local fish. There's some off-brand local, what seem like tackle and fishing shops that sort of seem to be not really the big business, but something that stands out the most. You have one of the more chain sort of hiking and outdoors. They're basically a Cabela's store down the road. If anyone's ever been in one of those,
Oh my God, why
a
would
giant
you?
warehouse
No,
full
no,
of
don't
just
talk about
outdoor-
Cabela's.
outdoors,
Parker.
random shit.
Okay.
Except they
How?
have it. Except they have it without the golf cart standing on its nose out in the front for some reason.
Don't take the Pokemon universe like this.
No, it's
Um,
just you have the
Parker, how
outdoor.
busy is the fish store?
The fishing store? It's not.
Well,
Also,
you
who's
said
making
there
a
was
bunch of
one
noise?
that's selling fish.
No, there's not one that's selling fish. I said there is one that's fishing
Alright.
tackle.
No mind.
We could get like an old rod if you want to go find fish, but water Pokemon.
No, I was looking for people selling magic carps because he said fish and tackle. I was waiting for Parker to slip up and be like, "Yeah, they're selling fish." What fish, Parker?
Fishing tackle. I'm not afraid to say that there's people with caught Magikarp hanging from a hook if you want me to go there.
I mean, I know you're not afraid to do it. I was just waiting for it.
Anyways.
Continue. Sorry.
No,
I
you're
also had a
good.
plan if there was one. So
Yeah, so there's the tackle shop, there's the hiking warehouse. It's a big warehouse. You have the standard Pokemart, which has the normal things. And then if you're looking for a specialty store, a little like one bend off of the boardwalk would be a small place. You see a sign that shows Gillard's Finest Antiquities. It's a very generic sign, but it's kind of old and dusty and maybe a little cheap. It's the only local thing that advertises things that aren't just normal
Supplies.
things. Yes.
I swear to God, if there's another shiny Weedle.
Shiny wheeled, I leave.
It's gonna be a shiny
Okay, I'll-
Caterpie.
I'm gonna walk in. I'll scream
Oh.
if there's a Weedle.
I'll walk in too.
All right. So as you open the door, you hear a ding, 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 in the back as the bell rings when you open the door. And heading in, immediately, it's a decent store. It's kind of small-ish. You can stand at the front entrance and see over the shelves and see just about the whole store in front of you. Maybe a couple hundred square footage.
The size of
There's
a
a
convenience
lot-
store.
It's a small CVS.
Yeah.
The shelves themselves are packed, and they do seem to be organized relatively well. The place has a kind of drab, just tan interior with some wooden shelves, and you hear some like shuffling around every once in a while, but you just, after a moment, you kind of hear, Dad, Dad. And around the corner, you just see what looks like a kid, maybe 15 or 16, wearing the sort of apron that has the place's logo on it, and he kind of looks at you. He's got long hair tied back behind him that he looks like he's trying to go out, and then he looks like he's trying to get a little peach fuzz on his chin. Hey, welcome to the shop. My dad's out, so I'm just dusting the place. If you guys want to look around, I'll ring you up if you find anything.
Okay. Sophie, there's no Weedle.
I don't believe you.
Okay, have fun out there.
Now I
friends-
go in.
Your friend's scared of a Weedle?
Oh, she
I want to
is.
talk about it.
With butter.
I don't want to
Mhm.
talk about it.
She ate sludge.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Why are we telling this to strangers?
I've forgotten that I don't really care. I'm gonna be dusting behind the counter.
Great, thank
If
you.
you need to ring up anything, just let me know, I guess.
All right.
And he shuffles off.
I'll look around and see what I can find.
Okay. I want anyone who wants to look around, make a. Let's make this interesting. Anyone who wants to look around, make an insight. Just an insight. You know what? Just an insight check, actually. Just an insight check. Anyone
How
wants to look around, just an insight check,
insightful.
and then tell me what you're looking for, or what things would attract your sight.
Oh, okay.
So I'll start at the top.
Everstone?
I'll start at the top with Lee. Lee, what would you be? What would catch your eye? What are you
Oh my
looking
God.
for, guys?
I doubt it's here, but Everstone or Evolution Stones, or like any and just like weird items.
Okay, they have an egg. No.
An egg.
Is it a confusing egg?
No. So something. If you're looking for evolution stones, they do have up behind the main counter. They have a sort of sign that looks a little cheaply made. Might have been sort of photocopied and hung up from just a home printer, but it is advertising that they are in possession of 2 evolutionary stones, a moonstone and a leaf stone.
And a what?
A
Leaf stone. Moon and a leaf stone. And it's advertising as like the cliche hot ticket items, da 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 da, sort of thing.
Yeah. Unless Abby wants to evolve cotton candy, which I don't think she does. Then.
Yeah, no, you see me, like, because I'm standing by the door because I'm still watching the time because I'm not really here to shop, obviously. You see the Pokeball that has cotton candy get shoved further into my bag. Like, no.
You trip and fall, and the Pokeball opens up, and then cotton candy trips and fall, and rolls into the cabinet, which knocks down a moonstone and evolves cotton candy.
Upon hearing that, she goes deeper into the bag.
How deep can it go?
There's a hole in the bottom of your bag now. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're okay? Sophie, what kind of things are you looking for?
Truly nothing. I think I'm just bored in this shop, and I'm rolling.
Perusing.
Truly just bored in this shop.
Yes, I have nothing in particular I'm looking for.
What's something
do I see?
flashy that would catch Sophie's
Yeah,
eye?
what do I see that's just obnoxious?
Something that's the most eye-catching? Oh, that's easy. As you're walking around, you look through the shelves. The 2 shelves end, and in between them seems to be almost this, like, it looks almost like a wooden podium it's carved to emulate a marble column. Doesn't belong with anything in here. Looks like it was bought, like, at an antique shop or something. But on top of it sits a pillow and a glass case over top of it, and inside it you see this sort of rock, this jagged, petrified rock that the longer you look at it, looks more and more like a crown.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
I guess I'll go
Yeah.
get the shop dude and be like, yo, is there like a sign like describing what this is, or do I have to go get talk to people?
There's no sign
out.
currently.
Ugh, I have to talk to people. Okay. I'll go ask the dude who is really just having a bad time. I feel bad. Unless
as you
there's someone
see the
else
kid-
available.
Well, as you look around, there's no one else in the store. As you see the kid, he's like kind of got he looks like he's just looking at his phone, and he's like holding an earbud up to one ear, and he's kind of zoning out as he's looking at his phone. And then you say something, you kind of have to snap him out of it, and he blinks and looks at you and just sort of puts it down. Huh? Yeah, how can I help you?
Hey there, fella. Just wondering what this item is over there on this fancy pillar you got.
Oh yeah, that's the Dad said it's a King's Rock or something. It got traded to him in Norlington at a whole auction swap thing. I don't know. And he just kind of blinks at you.
Yep, thanks. I'll be going now. That's it. I don't know what to say to him.
Okay,
I don't really care that much about a King's Rock.
Mhm.
I don't know. Is there any like how to raise an Eevee books?
How to raise Eevee.
So,
Get some how-to guides on Eevees.
not in the store, but switching around on your phone, there's a bunch of shit online.
I guess.
Do any of you have any Pokemon out?
I would just be carrying around the Gyu, I guess.
I would have Forrest out. He's the one who's out and doesn't cause problems.
Okay. What'd you
I
say,
probably,
Lee?
if I win, sorry.
I have Jupiter out.
Okay. What
I'm
do you
just
have,
like
B?
holding him.
I'd probably just put Angelo away. I probably have no one out while in the store.
Okay. Notably, Sophie,
Uh-huh.
one thing that does pull your attention, and I mean quite literally pull, is Forrest. You jump as Forrest almost bites your earlobe and just like yanks you to turn your head, and he like looks at you and then looks over at the shelf as you see this like this piece of glass that is like it's almost like a snow globe, but if there was no bottom, if just the top was set down over something, over this small jagged piece of ice that is frosting over the whole thing and turning it into almost this dry ice smoke fog machine.
What you thinking there, buddy? What's up? Why are we looking at this?
He just looks at you and kind of looks at it and just kind of like he keeps patting his paws like on your shoulders, like he's like moderately excited about something. And then he, like a cat, leaps off your shoulder and onto the shelf in front of all the things, and you hear everything like everything jiggle just a little bit.
God.
As he definitely just walks along it and like kind of paces a little around this icy fixture.
Forrest, I'm poor. Don't break anything.
Sophie, I think it wants it.
Okay. I guess I kind of want to know what it is. Is it just a?
Seems like a never melt ice.
Well, that's probably
What is
it.
that?
I'll go ask the store guy. I'm gonna pick up Forrest because I don't want to leave him alone. By the merchandise that I have yet to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, hey there, my little boy here likes this one item over there. It's a fun little snow globe glass ice looking thing. It'd be like real convenient if you labeled stuff in this store.
Yeah, Dad keeps telling me to do that, but I don't know. I have to go buy a label maker.
You know what? I mean, like, I think it's a good investment because that's less human interaction for you.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, anyway, what's that item?
That's the never melt ice.
Do you have a price for the ice?
He kind of looks at you and then slowly gets up and just kind of sways over to the behind the counter in front of the computer, and he just like click, click, type, click, click, and kind of looks at you for a moment and looks back at it and seems to be just staring at it. Click, click.
I'm doing my best not to get it irritated.
Type.
I'm like squeezing Forrest's little paws, and I'm like, oh my god.
You just see Forrest's eyes bugging out.
Yeah, we're both fucking freaking out.
You said the never melt ice?
Yes, sir.
Click.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have. Oh, you wanted the price, right?
Yes, the price.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get the serial code.
I-
And he just walks over with a scanner, and you just stand there, and from behind the shelves you hear a beep. Walk back. Click. Click. Click.
Are Lee and Kai like in range? Because I think you can start to see just
I mean,
fall
from
apart.
wherever they're shopping, they can kind of peer around and see you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm an open book. You can always tell what I'm thinking. I am about to have a meltdown in this store.
I feel like I've had to do this before in another world.
That'll be the never melt ice goes for 2,500 Poké dollars.
Okay, great. I can do that. Is that your like? I don't know. You do any like discounts or like?
We offer discounts if my dad appraises an item you have for trade.
Where's your dad?
I don't know.
he-
I guess I can do it.
Okay, I pull out one of the Verneville ice peppers, and I'll be like, I got this real good pepper, like real good. This is like top notch shit.
I mean, it looks like a shriveled up pepper. What is it?
Oh my god, no, sir, this is an ice pepper. Sir, sir, are you kidding me? This is a Verneville ice pepper.
I want you to make a cool contest perform check for me,
Okay,
Sophie.
well, this sounds like stuff that I'm all gonna be awful at, so that's great. Okay.
I'll let you do etiquette, not perform.
Okay, well, too late.
Never mind. You're fine. You're fine. He just kind of looks at you and looks at it. And he just grabs what's the equivalent of just a Ziploc bag out of a roll and opens it and holds it under for you to drop it in. And then
No, it's okay. I just want to know the discount first before I give you my very precious Verneville ice pepper that ice Pokemon just absolutely adore.
Okay, give me a second. And then he goes over to the computer and
No!
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
click. Type.
You know what? Maybe I can give you an estimated discount myself.
Sophie and put a hand on her shoulder.
Like this is a great item. Like how about what do we say? Like 1,000 Poke? Like how's that sound? How's that sound? Like 1,000? I give you 1,000? Are we good? Are we cool?
Click.
Oh my
click.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Scroll. We've done similar trades for rare food items, and that's given a percentage discount. And if
Okay,
I had
great.
to
Just
hold
cut
on,
the
let
chase,
me
homie.
hold on. I need a calculator. I need a calculator. Hold on.
Why?
He ducks down and grabs the thing. Let's see. 500
I'm so tempted to say something to just distract him.
times 0.4.
I can hear Sophie typing out this time furiously.
Sure am.
We will take it from you for 1,225 Poké Dollars.
The pepper? You'll take the pepper from me, or am I paying 12? I should just stop asking questions. This makes things worse. But
What?
oh god.
So
Okay.
2,500 minus 1,200 and what did you say?
50.
1,225. Wait, hold on. Let me do the calculation again. I don't remember.
No, it's right there on the calculator. You can just hit the up thing and it'll bring it up.
Oh, 1,225.
And I'm like, this is how much I love you, as I'm putting up with this for you.
1,225. So do Kai. Not
What?
this man. Kai.
It should be
2,500 minus 1,225.
1,275 then.
Cool. Sophie, 1,275 plus the ghost pepper for the never melt ice.
Sophie, I think she's dead.
I think she's thinking. Either that
Yeah,
or she
no,
passed out.
I blacked out for a sec. This was, I'm not quite sure what is happening
Sophie?
anymore.
You're-
And
Sophie?
Can I, like, hey,
Sophie, the price you have to
pay.
pay, the price you
Uh-huh.
pay for this item is
Yes.
$1,275 plus the ghost pepper.
plus the ghost pepper.
You throw in the ghost pepper and the money, and you get the thing you want.
Right. Hey, can we take off the 75 just to make math easier for me?
This.
No, I'm asking the store guy, not you.
He looks at you. Sure.
Nice.
No, Sophie, the face you've been making at this man this entire time, you see me making it over on the other side of the other edge of the counter, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Sophie.
My head is in my
Do we need to take you to a hospital? Are you having a stroke?
I'm having a stroke.
Okay, so I'm paying 1,000
No.
something.
No.
1,200.
Yeah.
1,200. and then take off 1 ghost pepper. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's easy. I did that.
As you start to hand it over, and you see him go, start to go and gather keys to unlock the glass. You hear his phone down the way just go, boo, 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 and he looks at it. Sorry, it's time for my break.
No, give me your keys. Give me the keys. Give me the key.
Ma'am, I can't give you the keys.
Give me the. Oh my god! Please just get the.
Okay.
Get the
well,
item.
I grab his phone.
Can
and I'm
I?
holding it up above my
Come
head.
on. Come
No.
on.
No.
Okay,
You go to your break
okay.
after you give her what she just paid for. Then
I'm
you can
like
have your phone
hiding
back.
behind a shelf now.
Then you can have your phone back. You do not go on the break in the middle of a transaction, or I will call your father.
God. Fine.
Damn, Karen.
I'll go get this
Tell me
thing.
whose side are you on?
I'm
What?
hiding behind a shelf. I don't know you guys.
He goes over and unlocks the thing and
Is
brings
his phone
back.
unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna find his dad's phone number.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I want you to make a check to see how fast you can navigate this guy's phone. Okay. Make a smart knowledge, just a smart knowledge check.
Alright, I'm good
Oh,
at that.
you
Oh,
are
shit.
smart and
Okay.
knowledgeable.
You read this
I mean,
man
it's
like a
D. It's under dad.
you read this teenage boy like a book. Yeah,
His
okay.
dad's
You have his
actually his
number.
only contact on his phone. He
I'm
just-
going to call him on my phone number.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
On my phone.
Okay.
Damn,
are
you're
you
like
doing this
real
right now?
petty.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh, hey, Abby, because I see what she's doing, right? Yes.
I mean, it's fairly obvious.
No. Do
No,
not.
I'm just
stop
gonna be
me,
like,
Sophie.
no, I'm not
Do
gonna stop you.
me.
Abby, I'm not gonna stop you. Just wait until I have the item in my hands.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay. Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm not. Hold. My
Okay,
finger is
great,
hovering over the
great.
call button.
Great.
I look at
Ye-
the dude.
And he comes back and he just sets it down, and it's kind of wrapped in like this like kind of white cloth, just because
Then
it's really
then
cold to
then-
touch.
Then I set his phone down, and I hit the call button.
Okay,
My
I grab the item and I fucking bolt because I do not want to be here for this awkward interaction. And I say, "Thank you, good sir," as I leave.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just going back to browsing. I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, same. No, I was.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I'm too associated with Abby at this point to not get in trouble for calling this boy's dad, and I'd feel really bad.
What if his dad's the Weedle?
Oh my god, no! Stop!
I'm calling the dad. I'm calling the dad.
All right, there's a
gonna
moment of
cry.
ring, and you hear, "Hello, who is this?"
Hi, I am a person who is shopping at your store, and I have some things I need to talk to you about with the chosen employee.
Oh, what did Richard do? Put him on the phone.
Okay.
Put him on the phone.
No. Hold on. Let me state one thing that is not just Richard's problem. Please do not leave your son alone in the store, because he tried to walk out on break in the middle of a transaction we were having with him after spending almost like 25 minutes of my time calculating how much it would cost.
Put me on the phone with him right now. I will have words with him immediately.
And I put the phone down. Your dad wants to talk to you before you go on break, bitch.
He kind of
Oh.
looks at you and blinks and looks at the phone, and you just sweat drip down his forehead. And he picks up your phone. Hi, Dad. And before he can get out of that, he already jerks the phone away, as you can hear just like intelligible just garbling from the other side. Yeah, Dad, I know. I'm just taking the break. All right, I won't take the break. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Yes, I'll get the label maker. Okay. Love you too. Bye. And he hangs up.
I take my phone back. You can go on your break, despite what he said. But Jesus fucking Christ. And then I'm leaving. I'm going to meet Sophie outside.
So the doorbell goes ding, and you're kind of sat out there with Sophie, and Kai and Lee just both kind of peer at the same time over the shelves at each other. inside the store.
I don't know her.
Ooh, I have so many pet peeves. Not only do I have pet peeves about that kid, and I'm looking at Sophie, I have pet peeves about the father leaving him alone here.
How old is he? How old?
He's a teenager. Fair point.
He's
but
old enough to.
But that's my point is he obviously knows. Like I know you weren't in there to hear him yelling, but he was yelling at his son enough that I can tell that he knows his son is like this sometimes. Why would he leave him here alone?
Yeah, I specifically left so I didn't have to just be there for any of that.
Yeah, well, it's your fault that I did it.
No. You did that unprompted. I don't know how this is my fault. I appreciate
It
and am
annoyed
also
me.
scared of you.
It
But
annoyed me. And you
okay.
see me with me shaking, like my fists are clenched
All
on
right,
either
all right.
side of me, and they're shaking. Anyway,
Transaction. I just give the little item to Forrest and I'm like, there you go, buddy. Oh boy, if that doesn't prove that I love you, then I don't know what will.
He as you kind of set it down, and he like kind of pulls a little cloth open on the ground. You see him smile as he kind of just he leans down, his little mouth opens, goes, oh, and the breath the Nevermelt ice just like glows brightly, and then kind of the sparkles kind of dissipate off of it, and it starts to come apart in almost shards. And you can see on Forrest's coat, his fur is like, as the light catches it, the ends of it in places start to sparkle just a little bit. His current held item, Sophie, is Nevermelt Ice, and that adds 1 dice of damage to any ice move that he does.
Yes.
So you got to go into the move and just add a little 1 to the bonus.
Okay. Forrest, you're beautiful. You're so pretty. I love your just the way you are. I'm loving the new look. It's great.
He kind of just gives a little smile as he sits properly before climbing your arm and hopping back up on your shoulder.
Give him a little pat. So you said there's a +1 to damage?
+1 to damage dice on
Yep.
any ice move.
I need to figure out how to do that, but it's cool. I'll get there.
It's what you can do is just in the damage dice where it says some attribute plus a number, just add 1 to that number
Okay.
for any ice move.
Great.
You should
We're
probably
good
write a
to
note
go.
down there on your page just so you don't forget that you're adding this.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
All right. So, for the 2 inside, is there anything you guys wanted to look for in particular?
I still gotta do my little searching.
Okay, what would catch your eye, Kai?
Probably 2 things. I'm looking for any of those like the Nevermelt dice. I need the stat or the type ups. Particularly
Okay.
the black glasses would be cool. Otherwise, I don't know, something defensive. I can't think of anything else. The black
Okay.
glasses is the only thing on top of my mind, basically.
So, the black glasses, you do not particularly find anything like that. In terms of the items that you know that increase the damage on things, you see a black belt, you see charcoal, you see a hard stone, you see a mystic water, and you see a silk scarf.
Fuck. I gotta make I don't have as much money. I gotta make a choice. You know what? I'll take the mystic water.
Okay. As you bring it up to the front, the kid's sitting on a stool behind the computer and is just kind of like head on, an elbow down, just under his chin, as he's kind of just gone from stress to just dazed out again relatively quickly.
I'm just gonna slide it across the counter slowly, so it's making that louder noise.
As you're slowly sliding it, he's still not looking until you reach the very end, and he turns and looks. Oh, yeah, that's the That'll be the same price as the other. 2,500.
Hey, just saying, I got some good old Vernville food here too. I got Vernville orange berries. If we can make a discount.
Oh my god.
I have to.
I
I
don't
actually
think-
can't afford it.
I don't think orange berries are that much of a rare item, sir.
But these are Vernville orange berries.
Oh my god. This sounds like Kai and I are trying to pull off just the biggest scam.
They're
Just being like,
special. I mean,
"Oh,
they're
but
grown
these are
only
special."
in Vernville. They're bigger too.
What do they do?
They heal more.
It kind of blinks a few times. Kai, I want you to make a cool contest perform check.
Cool contest. I'm only rolling 4 dice. Watch me fuck this up. Oh,
I know
thank
you
God.
have to say me.
Thank God. I'm rolling a lot of 2s, and that's better than
It kind
last
of
time.
looks at it. I guess I'll knock 500 off of it.
I can afford that. Okay, I'll work with that.
Okay. And he kind of takes the payment from you and slides over the mystic water, which is just like a little necklace with what seems like a bead of glass water with some water inside the glass around it that you would put on a Pokemon.
Nice. I'm broke. All right.
Hey, Kai, what's your intention with Mystic Water, Giyu?
Yeah, Gyu. He doesn't have anything. I mean, I was thinking the Silk Scarf, but I mean, Carver's already like he's on his way. He's a big boy.
He's a monster.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give Gyu some good old stuff.
All right.
I'll walk outside. I don't want to be in here anymore. This is awkward. This shop is awkward now.
What were the other held items?
It was. Kai, did you write down the list?
That we've all found. The only thing that we found so far that we haven't bought was the King's Rock. Right? Or did I miss
Well, I
something?
mean, of the other things that I told you.
Oh, there was the Hardstone, charcoal, black belt.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the Mystic and Silk Scarf.
Yes.
So
Okay.
there's 4 of those.
Oh, here it is. I don't know why I just couldn't find that. Oh, it's because it's in the wrong part.
I
wrong
was
section. Of course it
wondering.
is.
I was thinking the black glasses just so I can put them on Navorus and go, coolly.
Oh my god. You just get a normal pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, but this would be special.
So, yeah, the items that Kai was looking at is a black belt, charcoal, hardstone,
Silk
and
Scarf.
silk scarf. And he bought the mystic water.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go up to the guy.
All right.
I don't
He's a
have
fast
anything, but I just want to ask. You don't happen to have an Everstone here, do you?
Hold on, let me check.
Great. You hear me scream from the background. Why would you ask that?
And you see him like go back to what you expected of him, just sort of type, click, 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 click,
I'm gonna cry.
click.
I'm having a meltdown for you.
I'm fine. I'm just playing with Jupiter.
I can just
God,
imagine
I'm having a
Sophie's
bad-
like face pressed against the glass with tears rolling down her face.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm just
and he picks up his
smashing
phone
face
and
through
kind
the
of
window.
dials a number and calls. Hey, Dad. Do we have any Everstones? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dad, by the way, Dad, we're out of eggs upstairs. Can you get some on the way home? I mean, okay. Yeah, just put money on my card and I'll go get it after I get off work, I guess. Okay. Can I go over to Justin's later?
I smack my hand on the window. And I'm just staring at him.
Okay. Okay. No, I promise. Alright. Love you too, bye. And he hangs up. No, we don't have any Everstones.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And I
Alright.
finger gun and exit the store.
All right. And now you're all back out front again, and Sophie looks like she wants to break something.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's that if I posted to
That was a
Sophie.
very accurate description of how I am feeling.
I'll take.
I'll take one of the balloons that I have for Juno's contest and blow it up and let Sophie pop it.
I'll take Giyu out so I can give him the water.
Okay.
Just like in the background watching Sophie break down. Like, all right, Giyu. Ignore the sobbing woman over there.
Sophie, how much did that actually hurt?
It was a little too real for me. I've been there before. I've been on both ends, and that was just too much. It hurt. I was in physical pain.
Hey, Abby. Is Abby there?
Oh, she said she went to get a sandwich. I don't know if she's back still.
Okay. Yep, so you guys can just hang out in the stall for time.
Cool.
How's Giyu?
Great.
How's Giyu
I'm laying
liking
on the floor.
the new necklace?
As you put on Giyu, he kind of smiles and looks at it, and he's just like, ah, shot. And he kind of holds his hands up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands up. High five.
I'm
He gives you
leaving a
high
Google
five.
review.
Stop. What's the review say?
If you go in the store and you see Richard, leave.
Oh my god.
Sophie, now that you're looking on it, you see that you are the first reviewer of the store.
Oh no.
I give them 5 stars, but I write a bad comment.
Oh no.
I'm like, got the items I need. Customer service, not my favorite, not the best. Good family store, good family owns it. But oh my god, Richard. That's my review.
Just leave another review. Just said Richard.
Yeah, it's another just ... Richard.
I'm gonna look at Jupiter. I think Sophie needs a hug
No.
or emotional support.
I thought you were gonna
Don't
say
touch
Harper.
Wait, do you have Jupiter out right now?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Harper, and it's like, oh no.
I am in no touch zone. This is a no touch zone over here.
Jupiter takes a few steps forward and then kind of looks back at you and Lee is like, he seems to have sensing the no touch zone.
Actually, you're probably right. We're all good.
I'm
just
looking
backs
at
it on up.
Jupiter.
No, you know.
I look at Jupiter and I'm like, okay, you're fine. Lee, if you touch me, I swear to God.
I will. If Sophie, I imagine just lying down sobbing. I'm just gonna put Eerie out. Just put Eerie on top of Sophie.
That's fine.
Like,
That's
there you
great.
go.
I'll take a bunny. I want a bunny. A little stuffed bunny. Gonna hug a boy.
As you
Yeah, we'll
hug,
just
as you
put
hug.
Sophie under a pile of Pokemon.
Hey, Sophie, I want you
Uh-huh.
just to make a
Yeah, am I gonna get stabbed? That's fine.
Constitution
Let me
save.
know. Great, that's
just
fine.
an insight check, just a flat
Yeah,
insight
hit me up.
check.
Hit me up. Insight. Yep, super great, super cool.
That was close.
So as you hug Eerie just kind of gives a little, and it's kind of squished in there in your arms, and then you feel a little shifting, and then your arms just go numb and flop to the side.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful around that.
Beans. Are both my arms out of commission?
Both your arms are just swaying in the wind.
Okay.
Just
Are
like
the
those like
pins in my
inflatable.
arms?
No, your arms are like those inflatable air.
Oh my
men.
gosh, no, that's awful. That's a terrible visual. Are there pins in my arms, or did like Eerie just
No.
like prick
No,
me?
Eerie stabs herself, and then you go numb.
I don't get how that works, but
Ghosts.
good on you.
I don't
good
know.
on you, kiddo. I'm just kind of flapping my arms around. I'm looking at Eerie, and I'm like, love you.
Eerie kind of looks at you and then looks at Kai and then looks at you. They're kind of do that almost drunken looking stumble left, like they're trying to walk straight, but they're just weaving left and right before they get up to your ankle and just knock their forehead in, and you see their ears just kind of curl around your ankle, and your
Aw.
and in an almost hug fashion as the arms still just sway, and your arms kind of slowly start to just get the pins and needles of like blood coming back to your arms.
Yeah.
Give you a little pat
Thanks,
pat.
Yuri. I'm sorry if I spooked you or hugged you a little too hard. It's just it's already been a rough day, little dude.
Is Abby back yet?
Oh no, is Abby back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Oh,
what
okay.
I miss.
I want to give Yuri a little pokey snack.
Okay.
Do you got any
You give
I have a
Yuri-
high
You give
What?
it. What do you give him?
high performance pokey snack because I'll waste it on Yuri. That's fine.
I guess we're gonna get that at the end of the session.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
give one to Yuri because he's or
It-
she or they, whatever.
It,
Good,
they,
good,
whatever.
good.
You don't have another one, so you have no idea to compare.
I'm just.
Good
I
bean.
change the pronoun like every session.
Yep, it's just whatever, you know.
Whatever
you
it
guys,
feels like.
you guys
right in the
don't
moment.
have another one of Erie to compare, so the current identification is Shrug.
Yep,
I don't know.
correct.
I
I mean, that's about how I look at Lee.
Yeah.
As Erie takes it, Erie looks at you, and maybe they would smile, maybe not. They do have a button face that has zero expression. But in their arms, as they're swaying, the treat starts to like essentially get dehydrated rapidly into like dust.
I think
Aw.
Yuri liked it.
Yeah, I give Erie a little pat, and I was like, "Thank you, Erie. You cheered me up. I feel less awful." And I just go back to laying down, like face first in the ground.
It's like, thank you, thump.
Thank you.
All right, Abby. It is starting to get sundown. You can see the sky's getting that orangey pink.
I want to head to the like coast.
Yeah, head to
Yeah,
the river.
let's do it.
All right, so you guys start making your way back downtown, walking fast, and getting towards the river again. As you're standing on the bridge there, it's a good few hours of just standing there and saying, really hope that they didn't just like keep going. Some of you play with your Pokemon. Some of you just sit out a minute and watch. Some of you have a snack, pull out some road food. And then, who has the highest insight?
I think
Is it
me
Kai
and
now?
Sophie have 4. Do we both have 4?
Where do I find that?
It's your attribute. It's at the near the top. The blue one.
Yeah, I have 4.
Yeah, we both
Okay.
have 4.
So, at around about the same time, both of you look out, and you don't know how long it's been there, but almost with the sun, as the sun's setting, the faint pink light, you can see the outline of what looks like a Lapras and one large rider on its back.
I start sprinting.
Into the water?
Yes.
So you all just see, without a word, Sophie just sprints down the bridge and goes towards the water and is just like the Terminator, just running into the water.
I assume I was like eating something. I'm just gonna like keep eating it, but slowly as I watch Sophie swim into the ocean.
the frigid,
what the
frigid
fuck?
waters.
All three of the. Yeah.
Freaking freezing.
Oh yeah, no, Sophie, it's freezing.
That's fine. This is just the polar plunge. I've done it before. It's good. I'm
Okay.
cool. I'm ready.
You have no dry clothes.
Yes.
So as you're
I
all
will
just
figure
watching,
that out after.
it's like Sophie just swimming, and all three of you just in unison standing next to each other on the bridge, just slowly turning your heads as you watch Sophie swim out to sea. You're like, did our friend just snap? Oh, the Lapras. Got it. Okay, there they are.
And I'm not.
That's what
I
thought
assumed the
Richard
Lapras
got
was
off.
gonna come to us. I'm gonna be honest.
No. I'm gonna go greet them. Very excited.
Sophie, make a
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking freak them out.
just make a tough survival athletics check.
Okay, so I'm gonna
fucking
drown. Is
Am
what
I gonna
you're
have to
telling
send
me.
you out to save you from drowning?
I mean, it's
fine.
not like they're super close. You saw them on the horizon.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm fine.
I'm gonna send not Lapras.
Angela?
Angela out to go and like coil around Sophie and bring her back.
What?
So as you're swimming, you're like, shh, shh, shh. You peek up every once in a while. Okay, getting closer, and you peek up. Why are they farther away? And you peek up again. What? How am I getting farther away? And then your hand hits sand as you're swimming, and you like get up in this couple inches of water and turn back to see Angela letting go of your leg, and everyone else just standing on the beach behind you.
Sophie, if they were closer, I wouldn't have stopped you. I really would have been fine with it, and I understand, and it's cool and everything. But that motherfucker is on the horizon still.
Nope, they are not that far. I was doing great. I was making great progress. I could see them. I was doing great.
Hey, so Abby,
I
anyways,
just stuck a
Cotton.
blanket over
No,
Sophie.
as she's talking, you slowly see her lips start shaking, her body start quivering. Because you're freezing.
It's fine. I'm doing fine. It's fine. Hey, I actually want to get back in the water. Can I take my load? Can we just go? Can we go?
No.
Like, if I'm just like, no, please,
No.
just let me know, please.
No.
I use rap.
No, please.
It's Sophie. It's the ocean, not
I know.
cocaine. First
If
of
I
all,
get no, but if I get back in the water, then the adrenaline's gonna hit again. And I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm ready to swim because while I'm standing on the beach, I'm
as
having
you're just
a bad
standing here, Angela's just slowly coiling around you, and just like it's a warm body all the way around you, and all the way up to about your shoulders, and you're just like, as soon as you stop talking, you're like, and we need to go now. Oh, this is nice.
So anyways, Cotton Candy can do that singing thing, right, Abby?
Yep, Cotton Candy's gonna do the singing thing.
Yes,
While the
yeah.
other one is, well, my other Pokemon is keeping Sophie warm and hostage at the same time.
You know, I can live with this. This isn't the worst situation I've been in. I'll be honest.
Sophie, you feel like you just sleep in this. It's like a very
And you know what?
snuggly-
I do, Parker. I'm
No,
out.
you're just like, you guys look back over, and Sophie's just.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna let her
So
sit.
anyways,
Fell
interesting.
asleep in a snake cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's fine.
As you call Jigglypuff out, Cotton Candy starts to get up, and there's like, and then the song starts.
Yeah.
And
You
there's a
wanna
long.
sing that
I don't remember what I did for it.
for me? I know. but
Freestyle.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Freestyle.
Freestyle. It just starts rapping.
Yeah, I would love to hear your Lapras rap.
Lapras rap.
Someone
It's
said a
just
beat.
saying Lapras over and over again.
Lapras, 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 Lapras.
Lapras. Lapras.
Yes,
Lapras,
that's.
Lapras,
I
Lapras.
wish I would.
Word.
Just like the original just Pokemon educational rap, but you just replace all the Pokemon with
Lapras,
Lapras.
Lapras, Lapras, Lapras.
Yeah, exactly.
Lapras, Lapras, Lapras.
I wish
No.
someone would clip that of us just saying Lapras, Lapras, Lapras over again.
The summoning has begun.
As the song starts, as a song stops, there's a pause. You hear the equivalent, just the lower version come over the air, and you see the shape turn towards you guys, and slowly just large fins pushing forward in the water. And for long, coming up close, you have Lapras and Empoleon. As Lapras gently beaches himself on the front of him, and Empoleon just kind of peers around his head for a moment to gaze at all of you.
I go up and I'm waving with both hands, like, hi!
Lapras kind of just goes, woo, and puts his head down, way down, because it's about as high as Angela's is when Angela's just sitting.
I give pet. Hello,
Give
let's go.
pet.
No, I want to get pets. Can I be released? Abby,
You're
Abby,
asleep.
You're
Hey, you
No.
reap what you sow.
No, okay, to be fair, Sophie, you were released when you fell asleep because now she's just coiled into like a bed on the ground for you.
I mean, if I'm on the sand, that's not going to be very comfy.
Well, no.
No.
You're sleeping on top of a cinnamon roll right now.
Yeah,
Oh, wake me
she's
up.
like coiled up.
Why did
onto
you
the
say
thing
you
and
wanted to go
you're,
to
like,
sleep then?
It was cozy.
Welcome to roleplay. You did it.
No, this is terrible. I hate
I'll smack
this.
Sophie.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Sophie, just get a.
It's fine. That was late. That's cool. It's fine.
No. What's even better? You get a little bit of like Angela just drizzles some water on your face.
It's just
Oh
like,
my gosh.
No, it's just like a few drops, and you go, eh. And then, and you're like, I'm awake.
Am I back in the ocean? The
Yeah.
water's calling me.
Stop. Stop.
And you look over,
swimming
and
in
it's
the
like, oh,
ocean.
hi, Lapras.
I want to give an ice pepper to Empoleon.
Oh,
Isn't
Okay.
Empoleon a steel type though?
Isn't there an ice type at some point in there? Or maybe I'm
No,
incorrect.
It's
It is
Lapras.
water steel, but
well,
you go
this is-
as you walk up and give
Oh,
you the,
you can
give
give one
the
to
ice,
Lapras.
as you walk up
Damn
and give
true.
Empoleon the ice pepper, like you kind of give shin deep in the water, and you hand it to Empoleon, and Empoleon kind of blinks at you and takes it between his two like very. They don't really have fingers to work with, just some little claws on their large bladed fins, and he kind of takes it between both of them and kind of looks at you and sniffs it. And then he just kind of looks over, and you hear him say, "Paul," and Lapras kind of turns his head around 360 and like leans down and eats it out of his hand and smiles at you, Sophie.
Yeah,
I'm
great. I was like, I
terrified
look at
of the
Empoleon.
360
I'm like, I'm so sorry. I realized my mistake.
I'm terrified of the 360.
This-
Just quietly in the background.
It's horrifying.
No, that's so cute.
Of it,
Kai, stop being so judgmental.
of the 360.
Yeah, get over it.
It's like a long neck dinosaur. It's fine.
Yeah, didn't you see Satan? This is not the worst thing.
Kai, Kai. The head did not just go. No, the neck bent and turned.
That's why I know it just went all the way in a circle though. The 360.
You see Angela doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
in
but it's a
front of you now.
snake.
Yeah, but they have a snake neck.
It's okay. It's okay.
Kai's having a problem.
It's okay. It's making a joke.
All right. So as you guys are sitting out here at night, the Lapras is just kind of he just kind of waves his head back and forth almost like a metronome as him and Cotton Candy kind of floats up and sits on top of his head, and they're both just singing their song. And Empoleon kind of looks at you guys, and just like they kind of motion to the shell, like basically you're getting the read of, "Are you ready to go?"
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Hey,
Yeah.
Parker,
Mhm.
can I ride Angela in the water?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's definitely big enough for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. No,
You-
I'm
you
just
might-
making sure because I
Mhm.
didn't think I couldn't, but my problem is that the water is cold. And
Yeah,
other
you'll kind
than-
of be in the water. You're like your lower half might be in the water.
Yeah. So, question: Fish and Tackle Shop, is that still open?
Yeah, it's just sunset.
Do they have like diver suits that protect from the cold?
They do. They do.
wow,
I'll
that would
say-
have been handy to know.
Yeah, knock
earlier.
off. I'll say knock off 100 polka dollars.
Hey, does anyone want to like spot me 50 and I will get you back as soon as I can?
I can do that. I'll buy one for myself and give you the 50.
Man, I want to ride my low tick.
Wait, aren't you gonna ride with Lapras and Empoleon?
I am.
Yeah,
I
no,
just.
I'll do that.
I'm
I
gonna-
just,
yeah.
I'll say the Lapras is definitely a much more comfortable ride.
yeah, I know.
Angela's
I
probably
just
just
already
faster.
jumped into the water and committed.
You did jump in like a crack addict.
No, I just thought getting this might be handy in the future.
Mhm.
You know,
I
you
should
never know.
probably pick one
Then
up,
I'm
even
pulling
though
on
I
my
have zero
wetsuit.
desire to go into the freezing water.
Well, here, I'll say this. These are full wetsuits that are good for cold temperature water. They will make it where you will probably not get sick
Okay,
as fast.
It'll
Who
still
wants one?
cold. It just won't make you die.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
wants one?
I think, yeah, I want to get one in general. Just, I feel like that would be handy.
Yep,
I'll
I,
also get
I,
one.
I covered Abby.
I owe you
Mhm.
50. Please write that down somewhere because I will forget.
I will I'll loan shark that 50 off, right?
Okay, it's not malevolently forget. I will just forget.
What's
Alright,
the
you
interest
guys-
rate?
It gains interest each session. You roll a dice.
Rate is 0.
All right,
Damn.
so you guys all have wetsuits.
Yeah.
And do you just put them on under your clothes, basically?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just wearing just it, not a what you know.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do I have
You're
dry
planning to be in the
clothes?
water.
I'm planning to be.
Sophie, you are freezing.
Yeah, do I have, like, a change of clothes, or did I make a big mistake?
No, well, you can change into the wetsuit now because we're gonna be.
Well, here's the thing, Sophie.
Uh-huh.
You did have a change of clothes, but your whole ass backpack went in the water with you.
You don't
just
think
sort
I
of-
would have, like, just tossed it on the
No,
beach
you
while I
just said
run?
you just started.
You
Okay,
just
I guess
ran
you're
into the
right.
thing.
Well, this is a
With
darn
how
shame.
urgent you went into the water, no, I don't think you
Yeah,
were thinking.
No,
We're gonna be on the water anyway. Just wear just the wetsuit for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the wetsuit on.
And then we'll go whenever we get to where we're getting. I'm sure there's a dryer somewhere.
I'm gonna lay my clothes out to dry on Lapras.
So
Yeah,
okay,
you
wait. Here's
On tube of Lapras' spice, you just put up some clotheslines.
Yes.
here's the
correct.
question that I'll ask while we're planning this. Are we going to stop at Fairland? Are we going to stop at Yantor? Or are we just going straight to Moki?
I
Because
would
that's where
say
we were
just-
heading at the end.
You know currently, from what you figured out, the only thing you know is that Lapras and Empoleon are trying to get to the Arctic waters, which
Yeah,
is
way up here.
in this area north of Moki.
Yes. And I'm
I
just saying,
mean,
what
For
stops are we
some
going to
reason,
do?
I just always assumed we were going here.
I thought so too. I thought we were going here. But we're going here. We're going
I
like
would
right
say
up
we
here.
head straight there because we've left them waiting long enough, and we can always
Yeah.
just go backwards.
Yeah,
from
we're gonna be in there.
Okay. And
I'll
yeah,
ask this question.
Huh?
What's the plan? Because this is gonna be a couple days of just them, and obviously Lapras and Empoleon probably gonna be fine. What are you guys gonna do for food?
So much beef jerky.
I have shit. Okay, I'm gonna like put my hands up to Empoleon, and I'm gonna put out the stuff to cook some food, like rations. I'm gonna be like, can I make us rations for a few days? Because I'm not gonna eat fish. Not happening.
He kind of looks at you and he
Oh,
he
I'll
just
eat fish.
nods. You get the sense that
Hour
you
or
get the
so.
sense that and those of you who nerded out about just Pokemon facts in your childhood are aware that a Lapras' shell is almost indestructible.
yeah, it is tough.
Oh, so I can cook on it?
It probably, doesn't
Probably,
feel.
and
It's,
it wouldn't even feel it.
yeah, it probably doesn't feel anything on it. It's like a
Okay,
it's like a
so
rock.
I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna be looking at Lapras because Lapras is the one who's gonna tell me whether this is okay or not, and I'm gonna slowly turn the fire on.
It has zero reaction currently to just a little stove, like a little camp stove fire.
Yeah.
Zero reaction.
Oh.
Zero
And it's also a
reaction.
controlled one because I'm assuming that I've just kept like a little propane kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it has zero reaction.
I will also point
Right.
out that we did tell the Pokemon Rangers about our journey.
Oh yeah.
We did do that. So when we pass there, we might see them.
Right.
that's right. Okay, so we're gonna go. Maybe we'll like if we do stop at Fairland, it's a pit stop to just like wave and not even really get off. Basically, like say we were on a ferry, the ferry parks in port, but then it just keeps going.
We could park there and just get food,
That's true.
and just like as a grocery run, and then head out.
Yeah. So I'll make enough till we get to Fairland, and then we'll just make a quick grocery run in Fairland.
Well, Fairland, you can actually probably get to within a few hours tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just make dinner
It's
for them.
really, really close.
Should we just stop in Yantor then?
Well, I mean, we should stop in Fairland so we can just, get the food now.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Either way, we're probably
Try
gonna
to
have
stay
to
there.
walk back to Yantor anyways. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think Lapras
Yeah.
is gonna take us back.
Oh,
Bummer.
God, no.
Unless I catch a Lapras.
That's if you want to find one.
Let's just go to Fairland for now. That's where
Yeah.
we're gonna go.
That is our plan. Fairland and then straight to Moki.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my best to explain where we're going to my low tick. So like I'm gonna gesture on a point, be like,
We
here.
can. Yeah.
I know
Uh,
that we're gonna be directing them, but I'm trying to have someone to communicate to Empoleon and Lapras too.
That's what I was gonna say. I've shown. Lapras understands the phone like I showed before, so it's got brain.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like pointing to Fairland.
It kind of looks at you and it just goes before there's a and you guys feel slightly banked to the right as your trajectory through the water changes just a little bit.
Thank you.
Cool.
I feel like I'll let Gyu swim around. This is probably fun for him.
Yeah. As Gyu goes in, he just like takes a dive in, and you just see him kind of moving through the water, and he'll occasionally pop up with just his head coming out of the water. It's just a shot.
Oh, that's real cute.
Do a flip.
I'm getting some good Insta shots.
And he goes up and does a flip, and he goes up and he like does a flex pose in midair for the insta shot.
Aww, he's posing. king.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
What a poser.
All right. So, as you all embark on this journey, I would like to ask, make all the trainers please make a tough survival check for me.
Boy.
How tough is
Yo.
our survival?
Because it's not exactly a luxury cruise, so I just want to see if anyone's handling this trip particularly poorly.
Hell yeah, 3 6s. That's right.
I
I'm there.
guarantee you, I will be handling this poorly.
Do
No
you
matter
not
the
even
roll.
want to roll?
You're
Okay,
actually handling
okay.
it better than Abby.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay,
great.
good.
I'm survivor, man.
I guess I'm handling it, but I am whining about the cold.
Yeah, you're not as cool as
you're
me.
kind of hands around knees, just shivering on Lapras, like, oh, this is fine. And Abby, as you're riding on Angelo, you've never actually you've had Morgan's family's ranch in town where you guys have gone, and occasionally they'll let you ride the ponyta there. They have a couple that they kept on grounds, but that was when you were kids. You haven't ridden a Pokemon in who knows how long. So right now, Angelo's also just learning her new body, essentially. So as you guys are snaking through the water, there's a couple of times where you're holding on to her neck, and unintentionally, she kind of just dunks you under all of the water for a moment before you come back up, and you're like,
I take pictures.
Send to Parker.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
It's not like unbearable, but every once in a while you'll get surprised with it's up to my neck. Oh, okay, fine.
I
Send-
start making a code with Angela that every time that happens, I'm like patting her neck with my hands.
Like up.
Up,
Yeah.
up.
I'll just take a selfie with all of us on the Lapras with Empoleon in it and just send to Parker being like, you jelly.
As you take the picture, Abby gets dunked under, but her hand comes up with a thumbs up under the water, and that's all that you have of Abby in the picture.
Love it.
Send to Parker, you jelly.
Yep. Be like taking the new Pokemon out for a spin.
You know.
As you get back a text that's like, wow, really proud of you guys. That looks awesome. I'm having quite the adventure here too. And he takes a picture of himself with what looks like a couple stacks of takeout on the side of his desk. And the nose bush is just sat in a large outdoor pot or a potted plant next to the desk.
I love that.
I love him.
Oh, I zoom in and take a screenshot of the nose bush and show it to everyone. I'm like, oh my god, guys.
Love him.
He's great.
He's thriving.
Living his best life.
He really is.
And it gives you got a text. Tell Abby we need another plant-based name for a Pokemon.
Oh god.
Hey, Abby, can we name the nose bush Weed?
No.
Mary Jane.
You can name him Cannabush.
Hey, cannabis.
Nice. Nice.
Nose Bush. Haha.
I text that back to Parker. I'm like, haha, 420, blaze it.
You get a lol. Alright. So, you're all handling it relatively well. As the night sort of sets in, it's something you do gather out here is very quickly that getting this far away from the cities and the lights and stuff, even the land, when you're camping out, you can look up and see the stars extremely well, but out here it's an entirely different experience. Because it gets dark, it feels like the entire world all above you and the reflection under you is just an eternal sea of stars. It's breathtaking in a way. A couple hours go by of you all just enjoying this very unique tranquility that you have a lot more of to look forward to before you all start to see forward a light coming from in front of you. And as you look, you see it fades and then comes back and fades. And then you put together, it's a lighthouse. It's the lighthouse for the ferry that goes into Fairland. So, coming in, it's probably about midnight. And you look and you see that Fairland is this from what you can see in the dark, it's not a huge island. You can kind of look from the left to the right, and you could probably see each edge from this far out on Lapras if you focus really hard. But you can see that on it there are lots of like palmy trees. You occasionally see buildings sticking up in between them, and off in the center you see a few very large, very rounded buildings. And you see one that stands out far bigger than all the rest. And Kai, from having watched the league pretty much every year, you know that this is where the Pokemon League tournament is held every year.
So this island's very much like Evergrande City, kind of.
Oh, it's the big stuff. Because across from that, you have another big building that some of you might be familiar with as the Pokemon Ranger headquarters for the Chroman region. There's a few. It's almost like that's kind of all that's been made, and then smaller buildings popped up around those as is necessary for people who either live here or for tourism that comes here, obviously, every year. But for the most part, the rest of the island is very palmy and beachy. But again, not really beach weather. So, as you guys get close to a beach, Lapras kind of gives a whoo, and then there's a as Lapras kind of beaches themselves, and you all like kind of jostle and have to hold on to one of the spikes or fall over. And then Empoleon kind of looks at all of you and just like and gestures up to the stars and kind of motions over. I'll say Abby, since you've kind of taken the identity as the Pokemon Whisperer. You vaguely start to understand that Empoleon's referring to time as the stars passing, as in like hurry it up.
Yeah, get our food now.
Okay. First stop is Pokemon Center. I'm gonna see if they are, because they're most likely to be open. We can go and see if they can provide rations for a couple of days. Might not be the best of quality, but
You know that it's basically you can get like gas station food. It's 24/7.
so we can go get some gas station food from there, and it's always open. So we don't have to worry about that. Or we can see if there's a 24-hour supermarket of some sort.
Yep.
I'll say that once you guys get in, you get in and you have a quick look around. It's a lot of the places are obviously closed. It's past midnight. One of the only few lit up places, besides from the few street lights you have here, is the Pokemon Center, and as well is the Pokemart. So there are basically small convenience stores that do have food. It's either rations or big bag of chips is the kind of food you're looking at.
Hell yeah, I want some chips.
Get a bag of granola bar or a box of granola bars.
Yes.
All right, I'll say to make the trip up to Monkey Village, if you guys all chip in between you to put 200 Poké Dollars down, that'll be enough food to get you there in any form or fashion.
Oh, cool. So that's like 50 each.
I only have 150, so yeah, I can cover that.
And Abby is also broke.
Okay, I'll pay for Abby. I'll put in 100.
Okay, so we got 100 from Sophie. Who else is
50 from me.
50 from you and 50 from Lee?
Yep.
All right.
Can I also pick up like an extra heat blanket if there is one?
Throw in another 50, and I'll let you have that.
And I'll give it to you.
Okay, sure, fine.
So, yeah, a nice little checkout, and the man who's doing the night shift kind of looks at all you guys in your wetsuits that are actually wet, and he just blinks. Where'd all you guys come from?
The water.
Ocean. I give Kai a high five.
He just blinks at you guys. All right, have a nice day.
We're riding Pokemon trying to get to Moki Village.
Ah, right. Oh, so you guys going around the west coast of the North Island?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Fair warning, the storms there can get a little intense. So
Storms a brewing.
just be careful, all right? If anything bad happens, just head back to Yantor is what I'd say.
It's kind of
Okay.
the
Is there anything we can get to make the storms better?
What?
How do we make
Lee,
the
what are you
storms
talking
better?
about?
I'm talking about like
preparation
rain
for the
jackets or
storm. We're
some
not.
shit.
Lee does not mean to stop the storm. Lee means to
Yes,
prevent
you're
it.
Sorry, the
Yeah.
first thing that came to mind when you said that was just like medicine for the storm?
Yeah, Lee, you phrased that so poorly. I was so confused. You were like, what can I do to stop this storm? I'm like, what are you talking about, weatherman? Like, cool it.
Sorry, I can call Rayquaza.
Oh my
Just pray a little
So,
bit.
what did you actually mean, Lee?
Like, if there's anything that can help us get through the storm on our person,
god. Yes.
like rain jacket kind of stuff.
Yeah, like a wind-resistant coat or like...
I mean, you guys have your jackets and coats that you brought from home. Beyond that, like, you guys don't have winter gear. You don't have, heavy storm gear, stuff
Yeah,
like
should
that.
We should probably get some winter gear while we're heading up to the winter place.
Yeah.
Probably. Also, is there anything that like you know how life jackets have like a whistle and like a
Yeah.
Oh my god,
like,
get a
little,
flare gun.
light on
Get a
them?
flare gun. Flare gun.
Yeah, essentially flare gun.
Nice.
Hey,
Kind of
Blanks.
raise my hands out. I'm like, I'm fine with a pair of jeans, my shirt, my jacket. I've survived the cold before. Plus, I have the warm wetsuit that I'll wear underneath as like a snowsuit, in a way.
I mean, when we get to Moki, it's gonna be a bit colder than.
Yeah, I want to get
Okay,
just
but
some good winter gear.
I'll say that for you, Lee, the flare gun thing. He's like, I mean, we don't really sell those separately, but
Do you have a gun?
no.
Those
No,
are
don't
illegal.
give her a gun. Ignore her.
Banned by Nintendo.
Funny
We,
joke.
well, we
Funny
have
joke.
these that we have these that the Ranger headquarters promotes to give out to any league card holders, and he pulls out a small kind of first aid kit. It includes anything you need to treat some hypothermia, so any open wounds you can dress. It has a whistle. You're talking about that. It has a whistle. It has flashlights that are rechargeable,
Heck
so they
yeah.
last a while. So, and it's free of charge as long as one of y'all has a league card.
We have league cards.
Okay, perfect.
Thank God, I couldn't remember what a league card was.
It's our trainer card that we got at the start.
It's basically the driver's license for Pokemon.
Okay, yeah, here I have a Pokemon license.
All right, he kind of hands over the kit to you guys. I was like, all right, here you go. Who's gonna hold on to it?
Also, I'll hold on to it.
All right,
Yeah, at least the responsible one.
and I won't charge you guys for getting any winter clothing you want. If you guys just want to develop a new look, you're more than welcome to.
Cool.
Snow gear.
Snow gear. So yeah, what's everyone getting for snow gear? What's
Well, I'd
our
probably get-
winter season look?
Oh, I already know. When I go in the winter, like back in Toronto, I have like a Canada Goose with just a big ass jacket,
Oh my gosh.
and I usually just wear like 2 layers of like pants, so it's like jeans and then sweatpants on top of that with boots.
So you probably just got another pair of pants to go over the wetsuit.
Yeah, that's all I do. I don't really like snow pants.
I get a pair of those pants that have like the lining on them, but they're soft like jaking. That's kind of the only thing I want. It's just so it's like tight wetsuit on top of a tight wetsuit. In a way.
Just stacking
Like,
layers of
Tight
skin.
land suit on top of wetsuit.
Okay.
Okay, some big ass boots, and a coat.
Them.
I'll say it's in my horrible yellow mustard color
Oh
that I
my
do
god.
actually own.
Oh my god. All
Wait,
right, I'm
I'll
into
do
it.
straight up.
Yeah. Big boots and then the jacket from the game,
Okay.
basically.
That's cute. Guys are all stylish. I want to fucking look like I'm about to climb Mount Everest. Like,
You want to just wrap? You guys are all got this, and you guys all like got these. Some of you wearing them, some of them just kind of holding them folded up in your arms, and you see Sophie come out just like wrapped to the nines, ready to climb the highest peaks and the tallest mountains.
Jesus.
And it's like the kid from A Christmas Story, because as she tries to talk like "Let's go," you can barely hear her.
Oh, also one of those hats that has ear flaps because I'm also bald.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
that is a detail.
That
no,
is a-
I'll get normal winter gear so I don't look like a fucking Michelin man. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah, I get a beanie.
Okay.
It has like a fuzzy lining of some sort.
Okay, we should probably get back to the Empoleon now. He's probably getting pissed.
Yep. As you guys, so you guys just gonna hurry on past.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Going back out towards the beach, you just run, and as you get there, Lapras kind of looks over towards you guys, for where it's just kind of gently been. It almost looks like it's been just kind of playing with the sand. It's the flipper's just going forward and back, just digging little holes in the sand where it's there. It's like the equivalent of a snow angel, but it looks nothing like a snow angel because it's made by a Lapras.
The Lapras angel.
A Lapras angel. You guys climb back on, and as Empoleon kind of looks at all of you, just kind of almost taking stock of who's there before just kind of, and the Lapras shoves off of the sand. You also get a lurch before just being pulled back out into the water. And as you guys are starting to go on it, you hear, "Hey, guys."
Wait.
What?
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 Hello?
Can I like take my phone and like zoom in with the camera?
You look back to the shore, and as you zoom in with the camera, you see a figure standing on the beach, waving rapidly and calling out to you. And just sort of not really waving, like signaling you to come back, just waving. And as you as some of you shine a flashlight over there, you see the flashlight coming back, and it's Morgan in some pajamas and what looks like a trainee ranger's jacket that's just kind of waving at you guys as you guys depart the beach.
Bye, Morgan.
Come see me on the way back.
Okay.
We will. I'm sorry.
I strobe my flashlight so it says SOS, just for no reason.
You see her hesitate. Are you guys okay?
Abby's being
Abby.
funny.
See you guys later.
I'll put my hand on Sophie. We'll come back for the Eevee one day.
One day. I look longingly into the distance.
The anime credits roll.
It's really sad. I single
Yeah.
tear just
It's
falls
like
from
those-
my eye.
It's like those special episodes that had the credits rolling during like the end scene.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys have set out to sea in the middle of the night. You're all getting pretty tired. So a lot of you, I would assume, start to bed down, trying to find comfortable positions on the Lapras, so hopefully you don't fall off, because it's not a flat surface.
Nope.
But yeah, a lot of you do your best. Anything anyone wants to do tonight before everyone goes to sleep, or while everyone's asleep?
You know what? This might be a good opportunity. So I've been trying to teach Eerie a move, and maybe now is a good time.
Okay.
So I was trying to see if it could learn the move Swift, and I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining it. So maybe if I use like actual stars as imagery this time around, trying to be like, imagine those in the sky and try and like shoot stars out. Not like ghosts, not like the darkness, like the light.
Okay, make a... Let's see, make an... Actually, for Eerie, make just an insight check.
Okay, and this gets a +1 die because of what Sophie gave Eerie.
Nice.
Alright, please don't give me just zeros. Okay, it's 1 success, but I gotta roll this anyways. It doesn't really matter if I roll, like I have to because it applies to the roll. So that's 2 successes.
All right, 2 successes. As you're sort of trying to explain this, The Erie's kind of looking up and just kind of swaying before their hands just kind of come up to like their chin. It's just like, and as you kind of are looking at it, Empoleon, you hear as the like feet scratch on the shell, and just behind you, Kai. And as you turn around, Empoleon kind of looks down at you and gently nods its head before slowly motioning you back away from Erie.
Okay.
And Empoleon kind of walks forward and just sits down. And Erie kind of still swaying and slowly looks over. And as they both look at the stars. And there is a moment of just them talking, and then they both just look at the stars for a minute. And then it just they keep looking, and you don't know what's happening.
I feel like it'd be rude to interrupt that.
You're gonna go to sleep with that occurrence.
I'm like, so Erie, you gonna give it a shot?
You get 0 response.
I'll leave it. Erie's having a time, I guess. I mean, actually, I'll stay up for a while. I don't want to leave Erie just sitting there.
Okay. So, as you're all going to sleep, Kai, you stay up. You see the Empoleon just kind of look at Erie before looking up and going, Empo. And then Erie kind of looks at him. And then there's a moment of Empoleon just opens its beak and goes, and you see this little bit of frozen mist come out. And it looks like it kind of speckles over some of the stars. And Erie looks at him. And Erie looks up. And Erie's ears kind of like gestures in almost a fan motion, just sweeping the air forward a few times. And then nothing happens. And Empoleon kind of looks down at Erie. And then Erie continues, and whoosh, before a mist goes forth and starts to cover the entirety around Lapras.
Oh.
Erie learned the move Mist.
Well, that's wild. I feel like my eyes are getting real tired at this point, and I don't know what I'm seeing.
You just don't know if that's fog from your sleepy eyes, or
Yeah,
if
I
that's
have no
actually
idea.
something that's happening. But
That's
Erie
pretty
cannot
cool.
learn Swift, but the Empoleon, knowing a move that Erie could learn, taught it to Erie.
Nice. I'll start typing that down while everything else happens.
And as you all fall asleep, the next morning comes. As a few of you start to wake up, is there anything anyone else would like to do today? Because it is a full day at sea on the back of a Lapras.
Fish.
It is. It is getting up, and do you have a fishing rod or anything?
Do I see like driftwood and I can make a shitty fishing
Oh my
rod? I don't think I
God.
would have actually bought one.
I mean, you guys were at the tackle shop and got the wetsuit. All right.
I mean,
for
I'm
driftwood-
ready to just survivor this.
All right, so driftwood.
Driftwood and Lee's yarn.
Yeah, either
No.
that or I'm gonna like take a driftwood and I'm gonna like cut the end of it and I'm gonna go spear fishing.
Okay, so I would like you, Sophie, to make a dexterity survival nature check.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, so are you going for the spear or the fishing rod?
Do I want to catch the fish or eat the fish is the question.
Those are two different things.
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna go spear fishing. Let's do spear.
All right, so as you as you get up, and you don't have a knife, so you just take like to a rough section of Lapras shell and just start grinding it on every side. Just and all of you start to wake up to the sound of just.
I'm gonna catch us some breakfast.
It's awful. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Would you like a knife, or maybe you can use the edge of these scissors?
Do you have a knife? Why would I use scissors?
Just sharp. You
Those are
can
literally,
try and
like-
use them as like a whittling thing.
Those are like the kids' safety scissors, Leap. What do you want me to do with that?
I have what are you talking? These are scissors.
Okay. What? I don't know. I'll use what I got. Whatever is there, and we'll make it sharp. I will do that.
I mean, what do you have on you then? Because you have Lapras's shell and a piece of wood.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know what
Okay.
Leah's trying to offer me things.
Lee
I
has
wonder-
has a bunch of craft stuff, including scissors.
I guess I'll use scissors to try and like shave it down, but
All right, I want you to
Like
make
how-
a
you
You can
dexterity
open
knowledge.
scissors flat and use them like a knife. So
yeah, that's what I would have done.
All right, then make a dexterity knowledge crafts check for me. Not to see if you whittle it down, but okay, no, keep going.
It's fine.
But-
Okay. Oh, 3 6s. Wow. Go,
Okay.
Sophie.
So
I'm just ready for the wilderness, man.
You only blunt Lee's scissors a little bit.
That's
Only a
fine.
little bit,
Lee can still cut their string.
Probably.
maybe.
Lee, you do wonder from now on why when you use your scissors, wait, why it does that thing where it just bends the string before it cuts it a few times.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
It's fine. This is fine.
But you now have what you would call a spear. It is a piece of driftwood that you have sharpened on one, and it's about 2 feet long. Yeah,
Okay.
you could hold it. It might be a threat to Kai.
That's
Wait.
fine.
Me specifically?
Don't worry about it. So,
Don't worry about it. I'll take some of Lee's crochet yarn so I can like tie it to the end in case I have to like. I
get
don't
it
know.
back.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you gonna do? Stand on the edge and just wait for something to come by?
Yes. Or I will switch with Abby and I'll be like, "Yo, let me borrow your big snake, and we're gonna go catch some shit."
no,
Okay. So I'm gonna stand on the side.
I am not taking any part in you hunting and hurting poor Pokemon.
Shrug.
All right. So
Oh my god, if I like spear like a weasel or something, I'm gonna feel so bad.
better know what you're aiming at.
Please do
Yeah,
not
I'm
hit
gonna be
Giyu
looking.
with your fucking spear.
I won't. I'm literally looking for magic carp. That is
So what are you doing?
Wait.
Just standing on the side and looking down and waiting for a shadow?
Wait, Sophie. You're
Uh-huh.
trying to hunt Magikarp?
I don't know, just a fish that's edible.
Okay. Magikarp are all bone and scale.
Ah, beans. Okay.
You
What-
cannot
what
eat
fish
them.
do I hunt? What do I get? What's a good meaty fish?
Yeah, if they're edible, that's all they're good for, apparently. They're good to eat, but they're not hunted because of how ugly they are.
You could get corefish, like lobster.
Oh shit, true. Yeah, but those aren't gonna be like swimming up. I would have
No.
to dive for that probably.
You would.
I'm gonna look up edible Pokemon.
Look, I don't think about edible Pokemon, so
I'm gonna be real, Sophie. I don't think you're getting a signal out here.
Yeah, no.
where's the
Oh, no, this is just
actually,
me
Parker? As you can
IRL.
see
No,
off
no,
in
no,
the
Sophie.
distance.
No. Sophie,
Uh-huh.
deal with what you have in the roleplay.
No, that's totally fine. I just want to know out of curiosity.
No, Parker.
Wait,
I was just
okay.
gonna say. I was gonna say off in the distance, on some with a life jacket on, is a cell tower. Just
With
a big
life-
with a big life jacket.
just a big yeah, there you go. All right.
I mean, Magikarp are edible. I got a picture of Ash and Brock with some tasty looking fish.
No, that was. I'll tell you after the session. I'm just saying.
Oh god. Okay, great.
You can't eat Magikarp, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
So
I'll
Sophie, are you
look
just
for-
gonna wait till a shadow comes up and be like, "Nah"?
Yes, but I'm gonna do my best to identify it before I stab it.
Okay.
Also, if you've ever seen them in the anime eating a Magikarp, it's
my
most
God.
likely one of those stuffed bun things that are just shaped like Magikarps.
Oh my god,
There
what about an
was-
octillery?
That's octopus.
That's octopus.
Again,
That's
you probably have to swim down to get it, but yeah.
Yeah, those ones are octopus dwell on the seafloor.
I mean,
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at Empoleon and be like, hey, you wanna go fishing?
Empoleon kind of looks at you, and kind of looks at the spear you're holding up, and it looks at its claw, and it looks at you, and you get this almost as if it could smile. It looks like its cheeks are kind of curling up a little bit, and it kind of plops down and gestures to the water. It wants to see you do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
oh.
I take off like my jacket and stuff and I'm in my wetsuit and I just dive. I like
Alright.
I give the string to Lee. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna tug a bunch if you need me to pull me up.
Lee, Sophie gives you a string of yarn.
Okay, this will totally work.
This is legit and I'm not gonna die today.
Oh no.
You might.
Okay, so Sophie, as you dive into the water. It's kind of dark. You're out, like, it's clear water, but it's dark. There's not a lot of light going on. Like, you can look up, and the beginnings of the sunrise have begun to outline Lapras and the rest of the gang. I want you to now make an insight survival nature check for me to see what you can locate.
Nature.
I mean, like,
And I bet you someone is filming this on the
oh yeah, I'm gonna
Lapras.
be like,
That's
Empoleon,
fine.
how long's it gonna take before Sophie comes
I'm
back up
doing
for
pretty-
air?
I'm doing all right. I'm
He
feeling
just
pretty
holds up
solid.
he holds up all 3 claws he has, Kai.
3
Oh my
minutes?
God.
All right. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
All right. So as you're looking, you start to see a sort of shadow move. What you feel like it could be a slightly darker piece of dark than the rest of the dark that's below you.
Okay.
Maybe, or it's your eyes playing tricks on you, but you have to go up and grab some air before you go down, and you think you might still be able to see it. Are you going to go for it? Because you can't. There's not enough light to really see shapes.
I'm gonna ask Empoleon to go with me and stop me if I'm gonna stab something more sentient than a magic carp.
As you look at Empoleon kind of gestures to the water. It really wants to see what you're going to do.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I go down.
She's gonna get a quillfish.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine. Whatever. If I can eat it, so be it.
Alright.
I'm living off the wilderness.
Alright, good luck eating that.
All right. As you swim down, you start to get closer, and I want you to make just an insight survival alert check for me now.
Okay, that one I up to hell, so hopefully I can. Okay, I can see with my eyes. I'm
You
getting
see
all
your eyes.
threes.
As you're getting close, you're starting to like, okay, this is definitely a shadow that's like a thing. This is definitely something. I'm
This
not
is
just
A
crazy.
thing for sure.
This
Okay.
is definitely a thing. Okay. And as you get closer, you're like, okay, it's a thing. It's getting a little bigger.
Okay. This
You're
is
like,
a
okay,
Sharpedo,
it's
I
like
die.
it's kind of long.
Okay. Funky little eel.
It's kind of long-ish. No, okay, it's a little wide. It's got like, oh, I think I can see the head. Okay, and oh, it looks like a limb, multiple limbs,
What?
many limbs,
Uh-oh.
many
What?
limbs. This thing is as long as I am tall. Sophie, make just an insight knowledge check for me.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
That's a tentacruel. As you make out the shape, like a good 100 feet away from it, so you're like, that's a tentacle. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm like tugging at the little spear that I brought down with me for like
As you're-
Lee to
as you're
pull me up, and I'm
tugging-
like swimming.
as you're tugging at it, you look at it and you realize that about 3 seconds after you got in the water, the string was like, the yarn was like frayed and soaked and just fell apart.
We're
on
just
its own.
holding on the Lapras. We're just holding a piece of yarn, like,
And for you guys, it looks like it's still.
problem.
Well, for you guys, it looks like it's still in the water. So, because your end is just kind of dangling in the water.
Oh my god. I'd like to come up. for
Okay,
air.
you just rapidly swim up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like grip on the Lapras and be like, oh my god.
You guys see Sophie just come up and grab on the side, just eyes bugged out and wide.
yeah,
Is
you
it?
doing okay there, champ?
There's a tentacruel. I don't think that's edible. I don't know if I want to stab that. I look at Empoleon. I'm like, I bet you could do it, but I don't think I could do that. I would love to find a different fish. Oh my gosh.
Can I play with my Pokemon now instead of holding the string?
Yeah, your string's useless. Do whatever.
Okay, cool, but I'm gonna go sit on the other side.
It's crazy. That yarn wouldn't be great in the water.
Oh,
Is
So-
Empoleon proud of me?
Here, let me put that tentacle in the
Empoleon-
Pokébox.
Empoleon looks at you and just gives the equivalent of a clap, which is just its two blades going ting 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 ting.
Okay. You know what? I got his respect. I can't tell if it's sarcastic or not, but
That's
whatever.
amazing.
You
I'll
really
take it.
can't tell if it's sarcastic or
Yeah,
not.
I know. I feel like I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. Cool. Yeah, so that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to spear an actual fish, not a goddamn monster jellyfish.
You don't want to hunt a kaiju.
No.
Yeah, maybe you should look for some like Remoraid, Goldeen. Maybe you're feeling fearless like a Carvana.
Yeah, I could do a Carvana, but like
Yeah. Fight a Carvana.
that's
Fight a
little
shark.
fucked up.
To be fair, that's the only ones listed as a freshwater shark, at least.
Oh, you're in the
Okay.
ocean.
So I'm
Sharpedo
gonna
only.
Yeah, I'll like stay up on the Lapras with my spear, and if I see like a Remoraid or something spearable pass by,
A shape that you would deem spearable.
yes.
All right. So, what's everyone else doing while that's today? You don't have to go in super in depth if you don't have anything. Just it's gonna be like a 5-day trip in
Oh yeah,
total.
I'm gonna probably spend most of it just chilling with like Gyu and maybe Eerie or Naboris across those 5 days. I'm not really
I'm
doing
just
anything
cycling
specific.
through what
Right,
Pokemon are
Miley?
out at what time, and yeah, same thing.
Okay. What'd you say, B?
Improving my ability to ride my Lotic, and my Lotic's ability to understand that there is a person riding.
That is fair. All right. So, continuing, the rest of the day passes relatively uneventful. Sophie, there's a moment where you think, "Oh, is that a shadow?" No. Okay. It's gone.
Dang it. I was
It's
doing
not-
so good.
It's not going great. Your first day,
Here.
first day of Survivor Man's not going the best.
Sophie, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you something that might help. I'm
Oh.
not sure how it would. I have a jar of honey.
You didn't do it this time.
I don't think it's gonna help you. I'm going to be honest, but
You
I want to.
literally just said, I have this item, I think it might help you, and then 2 seconds later you said, this is not going to help you.
No, I know. I'm giving you a lot of hope that isn't. It's not
Valid.
Very, it's not very valid. I just want to see you keep trying. I'm not gonna. I don't want to see you succeed.
Hey, Sophie,
Push
I'm gonna
Kai
give you
into the
something that's gonna
water.
help you. I hand you a fork.
Wait, what do you want me to do with this fucking fork?
Oh,
the fish.
Oh my god, I'll use that after I catch the fish. What do you want me to do? Tape it to the spear? Want to go fork a fish?
I kind of want to see that. Yeah.
I really want to think that even in character, Kai is live streaming his Twitch channel right now.
Yeah, you're getting so many subscribers because I'm
Nice.
really cool.
You don't have signal, so you're at
No,
least
we're
catching a
saving
video.
videos for later.
You're saving videos right now. Either someone will find it when you perish, or you will show someone when you get back to land.
Just a clip. What do you want me to do with this? Eat the fish?
Play it at my funeral.
Fork 'em?
All right. Second day. The night passes again. The starry skies are nice to see. Sort of keeps you grounded, so to speak. It's about this point that it's starting to sound like, okay, only space I've got to move is this relatively small shell, all things considered. I slept with someone's foot near my face last night, so it's fine. This is a great experience. I am better for it. It is really cool. That's kind of the mood that's starting to set in. After 2 days of just riding Lapras. Lapras and Empoleon seem relatively okay. Empoleon only ever having to dive in for a moment, and then he's gone for like maybe an hour, and then he just comes back and sits down, and you're like, what happened?
He ate.
He ate.
So, anything you guys would
squint
like?
at him.
Anything you guys would like to do to try and lighten the maddening boredom?
I'll pull out Cotton Candy
Mm-hmm.
and see if Cotton Candy wants to sing some song. And I'll set her on top of my Milotic's head.
Milotic or Lapras?
Milotic. I'm riding Milotic.
Okay. I know. There's just both of them here, and she's been known to sit on top of both heads. So I just wanted to make sure. There's a moment where Cotton Candy goes and starts going through a series of notes that are just gentle humming. And okay, after a moment, Angelo's head starts to go side to side along with Lapras, and Lapras starts to hum whatever song is being held as well. It's nice. It gives some nice sound besides just the lapping of waves, and occasionally the sound of as Sophie drives the stick into the water, only to come back with nothing.
That's rude. I'm doing my best.
Do we want to make land for, like, I don't know, a couple hours? I'm mostly looking at Empoleon.
Empoleon's looking at you and kind of gives the sort of shrug of, we don't need to, do you?
And I just do the Sorcerer Apprentice thing. Little bit.
I hold my spear up in the air triumphantly, and I'm like, I don't need sleep.
You see Sophie has like sea foam on her chin.
Yeah, it looks like a cool beard.
It looks like an insane beard. You're like turning into
Disagree.
Davy Jones.
No, this is a beautiful beard. You're just jealous.
I don't think I'm jealous.
I think you're jealous.
I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
maybe land, and I look over at Empoleon. Like, we just need a few minutes, just a couple hours to just stretch and get food, make food that's not freezer burnt and melting slowly.
Empoleon kind of looks at you guys and looks at all of you. And as the equivalent, you see its stomach just like depresses, like it's the equivalent of a sigh before he directs Lapras, and Lapras goes, "Woo!" And again, shift to the right as you guys sort of throughout the day start to make your way to this little peninsula that sticks out. As you get closer, you start to notice that this is very rocky terrain. It's not really beaches that you have to climb onto. It's either cliff or rock as you make your way over it and onto the grass just some few yards away. Very tall, piney forest. And it is freezing here. You can definitely see your own breath already.
I'm doing stretches, 100%.
Okay.
Like, been touching my toes, sitting down on the ground, grabbing my toes and leaning, that kind of stuff.
Anything anyone else want to do while you're landed for briefly?
Spearfish.
Oh my god.
Or
Okay.
no, I'm just kidding. We can let other people do things. We don't.
I don't
I
have
mean, if you
anything to
want
do.
If you want to, I feel like Lee and Kai are watching you do this.
Okay,
There's
I'm gonna
nothing else
take
to
the
do.
honey.
Oh, you're taking the honey?
I'm taking the honey.
Oh boy, golly, good luck with that.
Not sure what to do with it.
I don't know either.
Figure that out.
All right. So, what do you do with the honey?
I coat the spear
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in honey, so it sticks to my hands.
You know, the honey would make sense if you were regular fishing. Not gonna lie.
And it is on the tip of my spear to attract the fishes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably a better idea.
Well, it's both. I just have it like on the. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Parker, that's
fine.
why this is why I offered the honey, Parker.
Damn it, Kai.
This is exactly what I was hoping. Something like this would happen.
Yeah. Am I living up to your expectations?
Yes.
Thank you. You're
Snap
welcome.
picture.
Okay. So
You look like a
Sophie,
monster.
what I
Goddamn
want you
fish.
to do, Sophie,
Uh-huh.
is as you're standing out near the rocks, just kind of stand on the rocks, you have honey literally dripping down this piece of wood you've been holding on to for the past 2 days.
Sure do.
And you're just staring at the water, and both
Yep.
both Lee and Kai are just stood back on the grass, just watching you do like a split between these two barrels and looking at the water. Just as you grab the honey, and you dip the tip of the spear in it, and then you smash your hand into the honey and grab the spear, and you just look, and then you see something. It's fast. Do you swing for it?
Yes.
All right. I want you to make a dexterity fight weapons check.
Well, we rarely use
damn,
those.
we're finally using weapons.
We're finally
I mean,
using
it's a
fight.
weapon.
How am I rolling just decently for all of this? This is wild.
This is
As
where
you
your
get
brain gets.
You get it, and you hear a crunch, or you not only hear it, you feel a crunch.
Oh god.
And do you pull it up to see what you got?
I mean, yes.
All right. As you pull it up, you see. All right, hold on 1 second.
What did you kill?
Please don't make me cry. I don't want to like
What
tragically.
did you? Is it a
murder
I
somebody.
clapper?
randomly generated it, Sophie. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
I randomly generated for the environment that you are at, and I asked, "Do you swing for it?"
You have done such a thing.
As you pull up, you see this red-looking lobster thing that's just like legs curled and just it's dead. It's a core fish.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm screaming.
Oh
I
god.
I
It's a
got
core-
it.
It's a core fish.
The Pokédex is gonna have to make us cry,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You're like, you want to Pokédex this shit? As I'm holding it speared on you.
I'm gonna write it down. I'm not gonna read the entry. I'm scared.
Oh, the Pokedex reads it for you, Kai.
Oh.
So
Number
bad.
341. Corefish, the ruffian Pokemon. Corefish are originally foreign Pokemon that were imported as pets. They eventually turned up in the wild and reproduced a lot. They are resilient and can live in polluted water. Beware of their pincers.
They were pets. That could have been someone's pet,
They're
Sophie.
rare.
Are they?
That could have been
Said it was
someone's.
rare.
It said they
Well-
bred a lot when they came. It said they were originally rare and they breed a
Oh.
lot
Well, now
though.
they're fine. They're fine.
But that could have been someone's
This
pet.
one's fine. Well, now it's our dinner.
I'm
I
not
look at
gonna eat that.
Empoleon and I'm very proud of my my catch.
And Polion just blinks at you like, holy shit, she actually caught something.
Yeah, I give him a thumbs up and I'm like, yeah, I did.
I'm not going to eat that.
You do, in fact, have a Pokemon corpse on the end of a stick, Sophie, so what would you like to do?
Congratulations.
It's like crab or lobster or whatever the hell it is. It's fine. It's no biggie.
Yeah, it's a lobster.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kai likes Corfish.
I do. I really like that Pokemon. It's hurt my soul a little bit.
go. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Lapras.
All your friends are very afraid of you now, Sophie.
You
gonna
look
go check
absolutely insane, Sophie. You have a seafoam beard. You have like honey all over your hands. You look feral. You have a corfish on the end of a spear.
Yeah, I got it.
I want to point out that the other end of the spear has a fork taped to it.
Yeah, and there's a fork
Did
on the
not
spear.
do that. I said I was not gonna do that.
I'm going to take a picture, and when we get
I
to
didn't
Moki
want to
Village,
wear
I'm going to
looking.
send a picture to Parker and just say, please send the police.
I thought you said, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you said you were gonna send a picture to the police, and I was like, are you kidding me?
There's a barbarian on the loose.
I'm sorry, we have to live off the land, and
We
I'm
got
the only one
food!
who is providing for this fucking family.
We
Actually,
got
speaking of
food.
barbarian in PokeRole, Parker, did our group play Pokemon or
D&D. Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Probably.
D&D is canon for our group in PokeRole, 100%.
Oh boy.
So, you guys all get back on the Lapras. Everyone's kind of giving a look to Sophie, as Sophie's just still holding the Corfish corpse. Not really knowing what to do with it, I guess.
Shit.
You gonna cook it?
Yeah.
You need to. Okay, so you look over to Abby, who has the camp light stove.
No.
Paid for your shit.
Yeah? I didn't think that I was going to be paying you back in Pokemon murder.
You're not
You didn't
paying me
pay
back in
me for my
Pokemon murder.
cooking
You're paying
utensils.
me. Okay. You are paying me in fire. This is not currency. And you didn't
Cool,
murder.
I will pay you back 100. I will pay you back twice as much as I owe you, which is 100
Okay,
bucks.
can I just like use your cooking stuff?
No.
Okay. This is
I am strictly vegan.
yeah, I know
vegan,
you
not
are,
even
but I'm
vegetarian.
not.
I'm strictly vegetarian. That is not going in my cooking stuff.
Yeah, she'd have to
Okay.
sanitize it after.
I will sanitize it after.
No, that's not good enough for me because I'll know that a dead
Okay,
Pokemon was in it.
Okay. I will buy you new cooking gear after.
Hey Sophie, I think you should just give it to the Empoleon.
No, I need to fucking cook this shit.
You know
I
what?
want some
You know
goddamn
what? If
lobster.
this counts as this even and I don't have to pay you back and you're gonna buy me new stuff, fine. Fine.
All
You owe me
right.
cooking utensils now.
Okay, you know what? Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna be like, is anyone else gonna eat this, or is this just gonna be me?
Just you.
Just you.
Are you
Kai
kidding
likes
me?
that Pokemon. Me and Lee don't believe in murder.
Sorry, you guys are
Empoleon
buzzkills.
slowly raises his hand.
Yeah, I know. I look at Empoleon, I was like, it's you and me, dude.
Yeah, Empoleon, you're valid. You're a Pokemon. Pokemon, eat Pokemon. I understand
Yeah.
the laws of nature. I am not a Pokemon.
Does
No, I'm a
you
human.
see an epiphany occur to him as he kind of tilts his head and he leans over to you, Kaya, and he's like, and he points from you to the other humans.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, we're all human.
cannibalism.
I just get a bag of chips out and I offer some chips to Empoleon.
Oh.
He kind of blinks. He sniffs. What flavor did you get, Lee?
Probably sour cream and onion.
He sniffs some, and he kind of takes one and eats it. And he kind of shrugs and eats another one. So, Sophie, sorry to interrupt. You were
No, it's
asking
fine.
who else is going to eat this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just fucking caveman this. I'm not gonna use Abby's cooking supplies since it's just me and Empoleon, and we're gonna do some fucking sushi. That's what's up.
Okay. I would like to ask you, Sophie, to describe to me how you prepare sushi.
Great. So I'm gonna tell you how I just cut apart the corpse of this Pokemon, so that's super fun for me.
Do you want some recommendations so you don't get food poisoning and we don't have to take care of you?
I would love that.
It is like a crab and lobster. Just eat the claws.
That was kind of the plan. I do feel a little
Okay.
wasteful, so you know what? I'll give the rest to Empoleon.
The claws are a safe bet.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the claws, legs maybe.
All right, give me
I'll pull out
a.
the meat.
Okay, I'll give me a dexterity survival nature check for me then.
I'm sitting over here, like, hiding. Like, Lapras is beached. I'm sitting on the opposite side of Lapras's shell, so I don't have to see Sophie doing this.
And
I'm
Polion
shouting
and I are
at
bros
Spirit.
at this point.
And then I'm just leaning over and I'm looking at Lee and I'm like, Lee, I thought you were the crazy one.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not this.
Abby,
Okay.
Like,
with
no,
our
but
group
you
of
understand? Like, I thought your level of, like, wacky was the crazy of the group.
Oh yeah, no. That's Sophie.
Hear you. Like what?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
Sophie,
literally
Abby,
over
understand.
here.
I'm not
Abby,
insulting you for
Sophie.
thinking you were the crazy one. It's just, like, I didn't think we had actual crazy people.
Look, if we have to survive in the wilderness,
Okay, Sophie, you keep
No,
saying
I
that.
have
We
rations.
have food.
wilderness.
We have rations. We don't need anything.
You didn't
Just
have
in
to do
case.
that.
Well, guess what? Now you have extra rations just in case things go wrong, because we don't know what's going to happen out there. It's the wild, wild west or
Isn't
north.
that what you
We're in the
do?
north,
but
wild
isn't
north.
hunting Pokemon what you do after something bad happens and not before when you have the rations?
It's practice. Plus, Empoleon didn't think I could do it, so I had to prove my point.
I'm just not gonna. I'm just done with this.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna
Okay.
hide behind Lapras.
Who wants a sweater for their Pokemon? Because I'm just gonna crochet for the rest of this.
Oh.
The day something has changed in the air.
No, we were just trying to pass the time, and now we're just not speaking.
Now we're all just like deep in thought.
This Lapras has gotten the Lapras ride has gotten very silent for the rest of the day.
You know, I put my Lotic up until the Corefish corpse is removed.
Just covered Angela's gigantic eyes at first.
Yeah, I give whatever remaining to Empoleon.
He accepts it gratefully, and
I
he
wanna
is.
point out that Empoleon, the person who's the Pokemon that's supposed to be eating other Pokemon, still doesn't eat them in front of everybody.
I'm sorry, do you want me to go sit in a closet and eat my food? Do you do that every time you eat, like, fucking macaroni? Like,
Oh.
God, chill.
Yeah, but
Also, to be
macaroni
fair,
is
it's not
a
like
Pokemon.
Soapy can go underwater and eat this.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Just turn around. I'll tell you when I'm done.
I understand. I'm just pointing out how cruel this is that you're doing this in front of other Pokemon.
They're fine. Empoleon's having a great time.
As you look over, as you say this, and everyone looks over to Empoleon, who has the rest of the food.
Corphish.
Just
Corpse
Say
fish.
it.
The fish.
Say it,
corpse
Parker.
fish. Uh-huh.
Corpse fish.
Thank you.
It's just like it's got his like giant like these things beaks are literally steel. And is like open and about to bite it, and it just looks over at all you guys, and all you look at it, and it just stops and freezes,
It's
and then
rude
it just-
to stare.
and then it just falls into the water to the side.
No, you're fine to eat. It's fine for you. But I'm.
This is discrimination. I'm just gonna eat this corphish, and you can just like.
As-
So
at
big.
the- at the-
Sophie, no, add this to the image. Add this to the
Corphish and move past it.
add this to the crazy person image that someone's going to draw someday. Sophie out here in a wetsuit holding up a shitty driftwood spear with a corphish corpse on the end of it, a bubble beard, a fork on the other end, and a honey in like doused over her hand, and then a speech bubble that says "This is discrimination."
Yeah, at the sound of this is discrimination, my brain just tunes out. I just like
Discrimination
I'm
does not
out.
apply when you were murdering innocent things. I'm gonna. Then as soon as I say
You know
that, I'm
what?
done.
Hey,
I'm just-
Abby. This corphish has killed thousands.
of other Pokemon.
I can taste the blood in his claws.
Oh my god!
my brain just going.
Fine,
doo,
that's the
doo,
laws
doo,
of
doo, doo,
nature.
doo.
You know, this is
Amazing
not
again.
from Survivor. I'm just doing this for kicks. This is not influenced by Survivor.
Oh my god!
Are you sure? Because you really liked Richard.
I did love Richard, but that was not in my brain when I said I wanted to spearfish.
So
It is
as
now,
you
and I think
guys-
Richard would be proud.
As you guys depart for the rest of the day, second day is over.
Woo!
Actually,
I think that was the third. No.
yeah, this is the third day.
Okay.
Starting from the river was going to be 5 days. So yeah, that was the third day.
So 2 more.
So everyone, some people unsettled, some people full, go to bed.
I sleep great.
You go up to a little bit more in the water, and oh, did we lose? We just lost Lee on roll 20.
Yeah, no, sorry. It accidentally took me out, so now it's going to take a while to get back in.
You're fine. As you get up, then I will say, Lee, you slept in because Corefish murder made you sleep a lot. I would like everyone,
Oh, I'm
but
back.
Lee. Oh, look at that, Lee! You woke up on time. I would like everyone to make an insight survival alert check.
Hold up, I got.
Hell yeah.
Wow, I rolled real bad.
We did it.
Nice.
Holy shit, Lee!
5s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lee. Hot damn.
So
I woke
as
up, but I wasn't really awake.
yeah, it was kind of about 5 more minutes, kind of wake up. But as all of you are starting to look, you start to the first thing you wake up to is the incessant sounds of Empoleon just going Empole, and like is kind of in front of Lapras in the water. And you guys look forward and you look over to the right to try and find the land. You realize it's not there, and you look on the left. Lapras has turned around, and Empoleon is gesturing for it to turn around and keep going. And the Lapras kind of like head down to it, kind of almost a little. It seems scared, and Empoleon is like trying to reassure it a little forcefully, a little harshly, but it's still trying to reassure it, and it's giving the sense that it's going to be here the entire time. It's going to swim with him to make him feel better. But as you guys turn around, you see the direction you were going. You couldn't have been turned around for but a little bit. There is a lot of dark clouds rolling in that direction. But both you and the Empoleon probably know there's not really another way to go. It's not like the Lapras can get up and walk on the land.
Yeah.
It's okay, we can do this.
I actually lean forward and I go, I'm looking at Empoleon. There actually is a way that Lapras can go across the land, which is safer for everybody and probably way more comforting. And I gesture to us and I say,
We could.
let us catch the Lapras temporarily. We will return, but so we can carry Lapras over land and we can walk the rest of the way. If you make you feel better, Empoleon, you can carry the Pokeball.
You can come with us.
All right. I want you, Abby, to make an insight contest empathy check. Let me roll something. The Empoleon doesn't seem mad, but it seems very put off by the idea of a Pokeball being used.
It'll be temporary. You can hold on to it so that you know. It is just so that Lapras can go on land and we can get to where we need to get to safely and away from the storm. Lapras does not want to go through the water And I don't think we can make it through the water with all that storm that's coming through.
What if we did sort of a trade kind of thing? Like, I don't know if this would make you feel better, but what if we let you hold on to one of our Pokemon as well?
Oh my god, we're gonna have a fugitive situation.
As Empoleon's sort of looking through at all of you, a mixture of anger and worry, and just kind of gestures with a fin that splashes out of the water to your left because you guys are turned around, and you look and see the part of the Northern Island that you would be beaching on is the part with the very large mountains and peaks, and it's asking, can you make it through that?
I don't think we can make it through that.
Our other option is to go around to Cleedtown, go all the way back the 2 days we came, and go around through Cleedtown.
Or to just try going through the storm.
Honestly, I feel safer if we go across land and can't make it versus drowning at sea because of a storm. Or
But if we're
freezing in the ocean.
stuck up in the mountains, that's kind of a bummer for Lapras.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lapras will be in a Pokeball. Lapras will be fine.
Well,
If we're-
bummer
if we're
for
stuck,
Lapras and
we'll get-
Empoleon.
We'll get rescued.
Well, I think it's up to Lapras, and I gestured to the mountains and to a Pokeball, and then I also gestured to the storm, and I'm like, it's up to you. This is your journey. We're just here to help.
As Lapras, I'm gonna roll for this. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
As Lapras kind of looks between all of you, just like a little bit of worry, and you see its like eyes start to gloss over a little bit, and almost like an ostrich, its head just goes in the water and it stays there.
It
Oh.
isn't going to answer.
Well, I'm gonna look at Empoleon. I'll be like, you've traveled with Lapras for a long time. I want to do what you think is best. I trust your instincts.
Empoleon's kind of looking. Oh my god. Empoleon's looking from the mountains into the storm and to all of you guys. Can everyone do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone to roll 1d6.
It's gonna size us up. We're all gonna roll ones. Thank God 2 of us are
Yes.
good at this.
I have shown my superiority in spearfishing. I'm a survivor, and he knows it.
As he looks at all of you, there's a moment before he just dives underwater, and after a moment, you feel Lapras start to move and turn left and head towards the land at the base of the mountains. And as he comes up, Empoleon's swimming with him, but he's got one fin kind of like just against the base of his neck, just holding on to him. And as you guys get there, and the beach is less just a gentle whoosh, and more like Lapras has to climb over a few like shallow boulders to get to a point where you guys can get off. And when you guys do, Empoleon kind of looks at all of you, and there's a sigh, and he holds out both his hands, asking for the Pokeball. So who's giving up a Pokeball?
I have an extra one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do too.
Who
So
wants to
that
go?
one fucks up then.
Alright.
All right. So Kai, you give him the Pokeball, and he holds it between his health, and he holds it awkwardly and just kind of looks at it. And it's an odd sight seeing a Pokemon hold a Pokeball between its hands, as he kind of
I'll help
looks.
him if he
As
needs help.
he kind of looks to Lapras, and there seems to be an exchange of words between them before they just kind of press their foreheads together for a moment. And Empoleon just kind of like looks at it and almost like kind of motions with it, almost like doing the granny shot thing with a basketball, but kind of just rolls it along the ground. It slowly rolls, and bumps into Lapras before Lapras is just gone in the Pokeball. And Empoleon goes and picks it up and just looks at it and just kind of holds it and looks at all of you like awkwardly, but almost like a threat of like this better work.
All right.
And then I'll pull out like I don't know. Do we have like Pokeball carriers? Like,
Yeah, you guys have belts that they specially go into, or
Okay,
you
I'll
carry them
take-
in your backpack. It's kind of up to you. There
Yeah,
are
I'll take
mechanical things made for that.
On the way to the shore, could I have like crocheted like just a little pouch that he can use?
Sure.
Cool.
What were you gonna say, Abby?
Oh, I was gonna give him my belt, but
Special little pouch.
Okay. You basically give him a little egg carrier necklace for a Pokeball.
Yeah.
As you kind of sit it around his neck, and the little woven basket just kind of holds the Pokeball and right under his head, and he can kind of stand there. And he looks at all of you like, "Okay, I don't really know what to do now. It's
Yeah.
up to you."
I give him a little reassuring pat.
All right.
Let's
So
start.
I'll
Fine.
tell you guys where you are right now. You are about here. Sticking next to the coast, trying to look up, because you know that Moki Village is a coastal town. You kind of try to look up to see how hard it would be to go on the coast. It's like Cliffs of Dover sheer cliffs.
Okay.
There's no beach to speak of.
So
And
We'll have-
as you look over up to the mountains, there's a lot of clouds as you kind of look through the trees and get off the pine, where the pine forests kind of go up. But then snow starts very quickly covering the mountains at a very low altitude,
so it's
and they
all-
are much bigger than the mountains from home.
So it's definitely better if we sort of go inwards a bit, like around here.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys some time to devise a plan, because I will tell you, this is a big nature hike. This isn't just a hike anymore. This is, hey, maybe Sophie should have prepared to climb Mount Everest.
Yeah.
I was so close.
So I'm gonna seriously give you guys time to come up with a plan.
I think we should go around the mountains to Cleed Town and go through the tunnel. And if there's transportation in Cleed Town to get there, we'll take it.
How long does
That is-
Napoleon have until... Like, they're meeting with the other Lapras there at a specific time. That'll take a really long time. Because I guess, can I ask Napoleon how long he has? If he knows?
And Polion kind of looks up at the daytime, but seems to be thinking about the stars. And kind of is making like motions as he's tracing it over and over in like a circle. And as he's tracing it, he seems to be marking day-night cycles of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he stops halfway and he's kind of unsure. So maybe 3, 4, or 5 is where he lands around.
It'll take way more than 5 days to get all the way around the continent and back. So we're gonna have to cut through the mountains somehow.
Do we have service here, Parker?
You have it's mountain service. You stand in certain parts, it works, and then when you move a few inches, and it doesn't. But you have spotty service.
Okay. I'm going to call the Rangers in Phelanport.
In what port?
Fairland,
Like, I'm gonna call Morgan.
basically. Yeah.
Basically.
Fairland. Okay. You can just call Morgan. You have Morgan's number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna call Morgan because she's there.
Okay. She's as she picks up, she's like, "Hey, I didn't think you guys got up this early still."
Well, we have been stopped. Lapras does not want to go through the storm, so we convinced Napoleon to let us capture. Well, Napoleon technically captured Lapras, so we can go on land. But we think we might need some help getting either over the mountains or a faster way through from around. We are right at the base of the mountains below Moki. we're trying to get to Moki and further up. And we were wondering if maybe the Rangers have any idea if Yanter, because that's close to us, or anybody has any travel that is flying that we can rent, borrow.
Do you see like or you hear like okay, I got a lot of questions. Starting with, did you say a Pokemon just captured another Pokemon? But we don't really need to answer that. Okay, so you guys are and you hear like some shuffling, like she's looking at the map on her phone. Here, oh, let me check something. And as she's like moving, so you guys can't afford to go around.
No, he has at max 5 days, but that's pushing it to get to meet these Lapras before they migrate again.
Okay. Okay. So in all over those mountains, there are these shelters. The rangers use them all the time. Whenever there's any hikers or trainers up there, and there's an avalanche, they'll can't get helicopters up there because of the storms and the winds. So people have to hike up there, find them, and they have to stay out there usually a few days. So they're dotted all over the place. So if you go in the mountains, just look for them. I'll try and send you a picture of the map where they're marked. I don't know how old the map is, but just look for they're just big rectangular red buildings that are kind of on stilts above the snow.
Okay.
That should make it easier to get through the mountains at least. But are you guys going to be okay?
I think so.
Hey, Parker, I have a question. I know this map is obviously generalized, but this area here where it sort of divides like the greenish mountains at the coast to the big mountains, is it possible to weave between those two?
I would say not more than any of the rest of the mountains. That just more indicates that it's in that area, the mountains start more gently to rise, as opposed to the either side of them where they just shoot up out of the ground.
Well, that might actually be better than if it's more of a gentle rise. We can head over there. At least that way.
Well, that'll be more like, as in, you can weave through the valleys of any of these mountains.
Yeah.
This one will just, if you go over there, it's more of a gentle incline as opposed to coming to occasionally rock walls that need actual climbing.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. That would probably be better then, so we're not hitting faces and accidentally risking falling off cliffs.
I will say, if you go that way, it is going to take longer, because that is going halfway down the mountains and then going that. So you can still do it. It will probably be safer, but you have to make the decision if the time will be worth it, because you're not sure how much time it will add.
So that's the long time version. Do we want to go and try and risk the short time version, guys?
When we encounter cliffs, can't we kind of do what we did in Vernville in the root system? And, would we still have the...
don't know if Freya can lift Empoleon. That is a...
No, but we have climbing gear.
That's true.
Going up and down in Vernville.
That is true. We did.
So maybe we could, create a sort of harness for Empoleon, and all of us can work together to pull him up cliff faces.
That could work.
And we can.
You guys also have some pretty strong Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's true. So we can also pull him up and lower him down if we need to. But I say that that's a better option. Because we need to get there.
Yeah.
Get over these. So I said do it.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna go with that then.
You hear Morgan on Abby. So the reception's spotty, so I got most of that. When you guys get up there, I don't know if you'll have much of a cell phone signal unless you get on top of the mountain. And if you're on top of the mountain, you've gone a long way.
Well,
so,
can you contact anyone in Moki Village to do sort of like a reverse?
I mean, I can let them know that you're coming, and if you don't get there by a certain day, they start going to look for you.
That would be appreciated.
Do you know if there's any supplies in these outposts that they have?
Yeah.
Maybe radios that don't require reception?
Most of the time they're stocked with first aid kits, sleeping gear. They have some small generators, so you could power maybe a lamp or a heater. Sometimes they have radios. They're old, and you have to figure out how to work them. They're not intuitive, really. But
Yeah,
if you
it's
ever
better
seen
than
a if you ever seen a trucker radio, it's about what you're going to be working with.
That's better than nothing. So, all right. Well, thank you, Morgan. We're gonna head out.
Be careful.
Can I use some of the climbing gear at the moment just so we can tie a rope between us like we're actually doing the Mount Everest hike so we don't, if someone falls, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, Forrest, I comes from this region roughly. Maybe Forrest can
Yeah,
help
he's
with
gonna
that.
have a good time.
Maybe Forrest can at least lead us a little bit intuitively at least.
Sure, he definitely has survival instincts for sure.
You know, I'm just saying it's a chance.
I let out Forrest and I look at him.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. Forrest didn't come from the ice mountains. He's just gonna like the cold.
I'm trying to raise whatever odds we have.
I know, but Parker got him from Alola.
Yeah, I look at Forrest and I'm like, it's snow time, buddy. We going in the mountains.
You know, just like animal instincts
He-
or something. I don't know.
He kind of looks at you, and he's got a little bit of a better mood about him, really. And it's probably because of the gentle kind of dew ice that's all around the grass and the snow and the frigid temperatures. He's more his speed. Like Abby said, it's not like he grew up around any of it, but
Yeah.
it just naturally he is very
It's
well.
pretty cool.
He feels nicer. It's like going outside and it feels like a nice day. That's what he's feeling right
Mm.
now. But are you guys ready to go? Is there anything you want to do to prepare? I'm assuming you all put on any winter gear that you've
Yes.
Yeah, put on winter gear, tie yourselves together.
got. Okay. How much room are you leaving between each person? How much
Probably-
slack are you given?
I'd say it's
2
probably like
foot.
3 feet. There's got to be enough that we aren't bumping into each other, basically.
No slack, we are all tied together.
It's just a lasso around all of you.
I'd say like 2 to 4 feet.
Are you tying it around Empoleon too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want? I'll ask this because this is also important. What's the order? What's the marching order? Because you're all
Yes.
tied together, so it's going to be kind of a single file line.
Whoever's at the top usually has to be the one that's leading the way, the strongest, generally.
Well,
The top is the guide. The top
Yeah.
is the one who's going to be deciding what direction you're going.
The strength should be
See that?
second.
Yeah, I'm good. What are we gonna be doing for the direction checks?
Probably the same insight, various checks, probably some nature.
I'll
in there.
tell you, it's a lot of survival, a lot of nature, and a lot of some alert.
It looks like you have 8 dice, Kai, and we all have 7.
I can do it. I can lead the way.
You can also let Forrest walk in it because as
Yeah,
Forrest walks on the snow, Forrest does not sink into the snow at all. He's like
yeah,
perfectly
I would be
docile.
fine up front too.
So that's up to you guys. Who's taking up front?
You want me to go up front, Sophie?
Up to you.
I'll go up
It is
front.
between you two.
Okay, I guess I'll go behind you then.
All right. So we got. And who wants someone write this down for me?
Okay.
Kai, since you started the mountain gear, you can write it down.
Oh, okay.
Just write the order, just so we have to keep
So we
track of
got.
it.
Let's put it in the chat. Kai. Sophie. Then there's. Is it Lee or Abby?
I'll go after Sophie.
You also have the Empoleon.
Well, I assume is Empoleon going in the back. I assume.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
He's
Abby
definitely a solid anchor.
and Empoleon. There we go.
Yeah, Empoleon is almost 300 pounds, so that is quite the anchor.
Yeah. Puts Larvitar to shame.
How tall is Empoleon? Empoleon
Pretty
is
tall.
5'7" on average.
I thought it
so
was taller.
Empoleon is
Dang.
taller than me.
He is as tall as a grown man.
Honestly, I thought it was more
He's
like 6
almost-
something. I thought they were.
He's going towards 6 feet.
He's close. He's almost. The average Empoleon is a little shorter than 6 feet. So, take that for what it's worth. But all right. So, as you guys are taking up, kind of preparing for this, let's see. at that. I'm gonna use a lot more ambience today.
As we're
You
about
guys-
to go kill ourselves in the
You
mountain.
guys are. It's completely up to you when you start. It is still early morning right now.
It's best to probably do it in the morning then.
Yeah, let's just go.
We're gonna try and reach. If Morgan has sent the,
You got an image. You did got an image. You got an
Okay.
image.
trying our best to make it to that before night.
And it's more or less like, it's not like it has paths. It's more or less like coordinate marked grid. That is a satellite image with a bright red dot and the shelter labeled, and it looks like going directly north, taking the short way, so to speak, there is one shelter between you guys and Moki Village that you should be able to bed down in, and it would, if all goes according to plan, you could probably get to Moki Village within 2 days.
Okay. Heading there then.
All right. So, as the oceans grow distant, you start to feel the frigid winds come onto you, and you start to head up the incline. And as soon as it starts, you can already feel it just in your legs as you're leaning forward just to march up. There's a little bit of banter between people talking to each other. For the most part, you guys are fine. Right now, it's okay. It's a little daunting, and it seems like there's a bit of a scared air around you. But for the most part, it starts to dissipate a little bit as the walk starts, and it's not that bad. The Empoleon's keeping up easily enough. Forest is kind of just kind of scampering along the top of any snow that comes along, and will run out in front of Kai before circling back and just sort of playing around in the area, in the vicinity around you guys. Continuing up, Kai, you come to the part where you're starting to lead the group into, you start to realize, okay, we've definitely reached the mountain by now, because you can feel yourself every time you take a step. You have to lean forward to kind of balance yourself out. And you look back and you see you guys are above the tree line, and you can look across and in the distance see like foggy visages of what might be Yantor City. This is pretty much the point of no return. And as you look forward, and the snowy ground in front of you starts to become solid snow, I want you, as the group's leader, for the moment, to make a tough survival nature check for me.
Okay, good thing I got points in nature, because I didn't get points in strength. Alright.
Okay. So
Nice.
trudging up, it's not bad. Are you choosing to keep more to lowland or highland?
How I know how to read topographical maps at least. Is the one that Morgan gave like on the low ground? Because I'm trying to just aiming directly for the.
It seems like the one Morgan game is on a, from the best you can tell, the shelter was built atop of a kind of low-lying mountain, a smaller mountain in between the much larger ones, to where it's very feasible to scale this one. It was probably just built at the peak to prevent it being destroyed by avalanches.
Okay, yeah. I'll stick to the low-lying ones then, just trying to keep us on the path to that specifically.
All right. It takes a long time for it all to set in about how much this undertaking is, but after you guys think we have to be getting close, it's been a whole day, you look up and you look around and it's maybe noon. Where before the days were passing by very quickly, riding on the seas, they have crawled where hours feel like days now. Going up, I would like everyone to make an insight survival alert check.
Fours across the board except for Sophie.
Sophie got 2 crits.
Oh, shit.
Well,
All right. So, as you guys are sort of making your way up, a lot of you start to just settle into this rhythm of left, right, left, occasionally climbing, helping each other climb up some larger boulder. And I'll say pretty much all of you start to hear this. What sounds like a poof, 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 turns into a sudden but kind of gentle and low roar that feels like it's very distant, and it's just holding. And it's after a few seconds, it's still going and going, and it's getting gently louder.
Avalanche or Pokemon?
well, it's a roaring, right?
It's a roaring sound. It's like a
Oh.
low roar that's steadily getting louder.
And we can't see it from where we're standing right now?
Well, as all of you sort of stand and look up, a lot of you have this sort of inclination to look up and hold your hands over your eyes so the snow doesn't fall in onto you, and you start to see this cloud coming up towards the mountains and peaks in front of you, where it's not going towards you. The avalanche is just falling down in your path. You will have to deal with the settled snow probably. But as you kind of look up there, you see these very round, sort of rocky things. And as you hold your Pokedex up and kind of very phone-like zoom in, you get number 75, Graveler, the rock Pokemon. It walks slowly, but it can get a nice speed by rolling downhill. It is good at climbing. Groups of them have been seen clinging from rock formations and cliffs to eat the tasty rocks covered in moss. And it seems, as you look up, it seems like a group of them will start to roll and gather up snow. And as they roll down and cause an avalanche, it peels off the snow from the rock faces, and the others sort of crowd in and start to gather rocks off of the cliff face.
Oh,
Cool.
that's pretty creative, actually.
They're a good ways away, and the snow that they're barreling down is definitely in your path.
I'll take a video of it to send to Parker later.
But it's not like a full avalanche. It's just like a.
It's like they're starting a bunch of avalanches, a bunch of mini avalanches in the same spot.
Is it dangerous to us?
I mean, if you were in the path of it, it would probably still bury you.
Okay, so we have to move to the side then, so we don't get hit by it.
All right. Going forward, more trudging, the altitude is getting higher. You're starting to feel that shortness of breath, just not even from the altitude, but also just from how frigid it is. It feels like ice is going directly into your lungs. And as you're all climbing, I want everyone to just make a tough survival check for me.
Okay, thank God.
Ugh.
That's close. That's cutting it close there, Sophie.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So everyone's holding up. Sophie, there was a good few times where you stop and kind of lay on your knees, just trying to draw in as much of that thin air as you can. And Abby kind of has to pat your back just to give you a second, and then before you guys keep going.
Here's my inhaler.
Just okay. You guys keep going. Empoleon seems to be holding up rather well. He's tough, but he's just a little slower on land.
At the very least, it's good that he's used to the cold.
Yeah, the cold's not what's bothering him. The climbing is he's definitely out of breath from the climbing about as much as you guys are. So, as you guys climb higher and higher, you're starting to get to that point where you think, and we might be in the Graveler's kind of landing zone here, and you kind of stop and take a look around. And looking forward, you do see it is a large sort of where the valley meets. A lot of large packed snow in there with little parts that looks like the Gravelers that rolled down the hill kind of crawled their way out. You guys can climb it. It's thinly packed snow, so it's gonna like if you walk in it, it's gonna be like you sinking it up to your like thigh, and then you have to keep trudging through it that way if you try to climb through it, or anything else you want to try. It's up to you. But it is like the avalanches have made a wall of snow in front of you.
Yeah. We still have to go up this mountain.
None of us have fire types.
No, we sure don't.
Haha, bummer.
Hey, I have an idea actually. Is the path that they already went down safe to climb up at least? Like the path that they've already barreled down?
It's much more rocky because the avalanches have picked up a lot of the snow on the way down.
That might
So
be.
there's a lot more revealed rock as I crack my voice a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But that's also out of the way of where they're rolling because they won't go back to where they've already cleared, right?
I mean, as the hours have gone by and you've gotten closer, the avalanches have stopped. As either they've gotten the snow off or they've gathered what they needed and left.
Okay. So maybe we can make our way up to where they've already cleared out so that we can avoid them. And then when they go down, we cross.
No, they're done, guys.
Oh, I know, but they're going to keep going, right? There's more in front of us?
No, they're done.
Oh, okay.
Rolling.
They're done rolling. What you're seeing now is the remnants of the sheer wall of snow that they've caused at the bottom of the valley.
So, Empoleon, can you dig, and just everyone else, you guys have anyone who can dig? I have a bunch of Pokemon that'll actually freeze.
Carver's the only one that would probably help with snow. I know this is definitely not Naboris's.
Freya could cut it.
This is
I guess
way
she
out
could cut
there.
it.
If it's a wall of snow, if she can slice through the wall, she can cut off chunks of it.
Yeah,
Friend?
that's true.
Make us
Let
a
out.
door.
Empoleon kind of holds up, as you kind of ask him, he kind of holds up his hands and like to his mouth and like just and tries to do what you see as like a kind of bubble beam, and when the bubbles come out, they start to crystallize on his pieces before they just pop and burst, and he looks at you like, I've got nothing for this.
Okay,
I want to let Iroh out. Crack, crack, crack,
Oh
crack.
my god, he's gonna blow up the dress.
As Iroh comes out, he lands in the snow. He comes out head first in the snow, like waddling before he pulls himself out. Exhale.
It sounds like a little sneeze. That's so cute. Okay, I pick him up and I like look at the like snow pile in front of
Aim
us.
him
and I
like a
was
gun.
Yes. I mean, I could do that.
Go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I'm gonna like a gun and have him use Dragon Pulse.
Oh my! Do you have the description of Dragon Pulse for me?
The user opens its mouth and sends a powerful wave of energy.
That's it. Okay.
So it's like force damage in a way.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if it was a loud thing.
No.
If it's gonna cause an avalanche.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll let you get by with that. If the move doesn't specify it, I'll let you get by with it. So as you kind of pick it up and aim it, he's like X and hits it, and there is like a maybe like 3-foot cylindrical tunnel that just gets punched into the snow.
Well, I guess we're going through.
Nice. I'm just gonna carry Axu now under my arm. He's gonna be my gun.
Yeah, I will
Just like
say
unzip
that,
your
like,
jacket a little bit and like put him in like a little.
Yeah. No, I would make
like,
sure he's warm.
I duck.
It's like fuck. What the fuck?
You're sitting a
Wait,
shotgun
so
over his shoulder.
You have him make it to where it's not like a doorway, it's more like a 2-wall and there's a space in between.
I was
so
gonna
that
say
we're
you
not
are
walking underneath and then 6 feet of snow fall on top of our heads.
You want to hit it again, boy?
this time you're just kind of shaving off ice, like it's literally like you're shoveling snow with a shotgun.
Love it. I just like cock his tail, and I'm like,
bang, bang.
let's go.
The woes of no one having a fire type.
I have Axie. Who needs a fire type?
I was gonna say this is way out there, but we could try and teach Zenny and Jupiter Fire Fang ourselves.
I'm gonna be honest. That is not gonna go well.
Is that a
currently,
tutor
and will
move?
take a hot minute.
It's a question move.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
we
the-
can do that.
Yeah.
A hot move. A hot minute. Ha.
Yep. It's okay. I got Axie.
Hey, we can always have Eerie use metronome to see if we can RNG our way
my
to
God,
fire.
true,
And every time you
true,
get
true,
fired,
true.
you get more ice, and it covers it back up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Roll too many ices and we just get another fucking frozen path.
So yeah, as you kind of you're just kind of shaving snow off, literally with shotgun blasts, as you like kind of half lead the way with Kai. You guys still are having to like trudge through loose snow. As you get through, it's going relatively well. Let's see. Kai and Sophie make insight survival alert checks.
Okay.
Can we see?
Hey, Parker, can I have a pyro shroom in my hand? Does it actually make me warmer?
I've done it.
Oh yeah,
Sophie.
holding it and letting the spores out. The spice definitely there's definitely a warmth to it. It definitely heats your
Bow
hand.
not
before
just,
me,
like,
Sophie.
It's not like pepper
In my
under my
eyes.
skin. It's
Okay.
like heat.
Glad you can
Yeah.
see.
I can
Cool.
see
I have
so
my
well.
hands in my
Yep.
pockets, and each one of them is
Real
a
good.
pyro
The
shroom.
best.
Okay. What
Yeah.
the fuck are you two doing?
The number I rolled was really
Don't worry
high.
about it.
I was just like, bow before me.
Fucking hell. Okay. Memento.
This is the point when like an Articuno shows up and just fucks us up.
Oh yes, my time is now.
Right. Wait. All right. So as you guys are sort of trudging your way through this, you emerge on the other side, and you're not exactly sure when you emerge on the other side, but you realize, no, this is just kind of how the ground's going to be from now on. Okay, that's a little much, and you're just trudging your way through it. As you sort of start to come up, Forrest is still kind of boop, 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 just bouncing his way forward. As you sort of look up at him, there's a moment where his whiteness sort of disappears into the snow, but when you just see like two sapphire eyes like looking at you before he kind of bounces around a little more. He seems to be enjoying himself. And it takes some time, but you're more or less able to get through the valley and find some more solid ground to lead on.
So wait, are we at a low point or at a high point? Or middle?
You've been on an incline this entire time. You're walking through a valley between where two large mountains meet.
Okay.
But it's about this point where Sophie and Kai, you kind of look at each other. Because Kai, you stopped Sophie, you felt something move. Like, when you found solid ground, you walked on it for a few steps and then felt it move under your feet.
I think there's something under us.
What?
What? What do you mean?
I mean what I said. I think there's something under us. That's the end of the
I
sentence.
aim axe you at the ground.
Don't do that.
No,
I
no,
swear to
don't do that.
God.
No, I'm not gonna shoot. It's in
Oh,
preparation.
okay. You're just like
Okay.
the dad shotgun at the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh
I'm not
my
gonna
God.
shoot. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm just
Listen,
wait.
I just saw you murder a core fish. I don't know what to
Look, you've
expect.
been a bit feral recently.
Oh my god.
As you start to aim at the ground, you hear
What?
and you look to either side of you, and you see these rocks, these icy rocks that have been set on the ground, just almost shake and stand up, and 2 little yellow eyes pop up. And Lee, as you pull your Pokedex, you hear number 712, Bergmite, the ice chunk Pokemon. They
Cute.
live in small herds close to the mountains. It blocks attacks with the ice that shields its body and uses cold air to repair any cracks within the new ice. They are wary of humans as they rarely get to see one. And then Lee, your Pokedex also detects number 713, Avalugg, the iceberg Pokemon. They carry their Bergmite offspring on their backs. Its ice body is hard as steel, and its cumbersome frame crushes anything that stands in its way. They are capable of swimming, but they move very slowly.
We should probably keep moving because these guys are really big and scary.
Sounds good to me.
As you guys keep just walking forward, are you trying to walk forward with like haste to keep going?
Carefully. I don't want to wake it up or anything because it was under us.
Is it sleeping?
I don't know. So that's why I'm proceeding carefully.
Did you convey to everyone that, hey, the ground is moving under us?
Yes, I did say that.
Okay.
Wait, so there's an Avalon under us?
Yes.
Okay. And the baby ones are like chilling out, like we can see them, like their faces.
Their faces are popping up either on the ground around you or in the walls to either side of you.
Okay. Do we have any hint about where the head of the Avalon is?
No. The only thing you have going on is the Pokedex said Avalugg is here, and Kai feels the ground beneath his feet moving.
I'm going to take, with my fists clutching my pyro shrooms, I'm going to like try and dig a little bit down towards my feet and see if that is like the icy surface of an Avalugg.
As you only have to dig a couple inches before you brush it off, and it's like completely smooth, sheer surface of ice.
Okay. If we befriend one of these guys, it can make our life easy.
I was also thinking that
That's possible if we can do that. If you want to give it a shot.
I'm going to, as we move forward. Actually, can we are we on a pretty solid? Like, I know we're on the Avalugg, but is it pretty solid? Like, other than the slight movement?
Oh yeah, it's hard as steel.
Kai, do you want to switch places for me temporarily?
Go ahead.
So I want to switch places with Kai real quick on the rope, and I'm going to, as I'm going, keep like moving snow. Like even if my hands start getting too cold, I'm gonna start using like my arm that's covered in my jacket to do it, and just trying to find like the edge before I step on it, in case it's like its head is in front of us or something.
Should we have Empoleon ready too to explain some?
You have an ambassador now.
Yeah.
Abby, real quick, I want you to make a dexterity survival alert check for me.
Oh god. That's a lot of dice though, Jesus.
There's a lot of dice.
Okay, I only got 2 of them.
Alright. Ooh, okay. So, as you're kind of looking around, you kind of start to get on your hands and knees and you'll start to brush around. There's a moment of you find the edge and then you kind of trace it. And then as you get close, you start to dig out this triangular piece jutting out that connects to another. And as you look forward, you see that you found its head, but it's nestled against the head of another Avalugg. And then you hear a and it starts to rumble under you.
I'm going to gently like tap the top of its head, because if I remember, they're kind of like turtle heads in a way, sorta.
It's big ice turtle, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tap the top of its head very gently, and like trying to whisper calmly while it's like, I'm guessing, slowly starting to wake up. Excuse me? Excuse me? Very quietly, trying not to wake up everybody.
Okay. As you whisper to it, you hear, and you see its head just pull out of the snow just a little bit, just inclining just a little bit, just to separate itself from the snow, and it starts to stand up. And you guys all in the back, all of you kind of fall to your hands and knees as it's like, whoosh, whoosh, and you're like on the back of this large plate-like back.
Hi. We kind of accidentally stumbled in where you are. Completely didn't mean to, and wanted to let you know we were here before you found out in a less appropriate manner.
Make an insight contest etiquette check.
Etiquette.
Etiquette. Okay. You hear. And you hear it echo, and there's just breaking ice through the entire valley as you look and see down through this winding valley. The ice starts to break as all these Avaluggs start standing. All of them seemingly like nestled in a single file line down the thing, like head to head, and then another two head to head, perhaps mates or couples. A lot of the young kind of falling from the walls and going to their backs. And Empoleon is kind of holding on and like looking around at it, and kind of motions to all of you just kind of stay calm motion as the Avalugg all seem to, and this long train of them seems to start moving in a direction away from you. So as Empoleon sort of stands up and balances, and all of these are staying relatively close together, they don't seem to have paid that much attention to you as in a threat. They have just decided that they need to move and have turned into more or less a moving, the moving floors at an airport, to where they're just moving slightly forward to through the valley. And they're moving way slower than you would, so it's not like you can just sit here and ride them without taking 2 more days on the trip or something. Who knows how long they're going to take.
Right.
But it's like jumping between very slow train cars just to walk forward, because it doesn't seem to really affect them in any way, just standing on them. They are huge.
Every time we jump to one, I'm like, I'm sorry. Next. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
Forgive me.
And as you guys continue your journey through the frigid mountains...
Am I going to take the lead again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we get to a place where we can.
It's not that hard. And as you guys continue your journey through the frigid mountains, you will have to try and find the shelter next time.
Cool.
Because we are approaching 3 hours, and we still have leveling shit to do.
Oh, fuck, right.
We sure do.
Wow, I didn't expect to go to the mountains today. I was fully prepared to go through a storm.
I don't want to go through the storm.
I mean, that's valid. I didn't have anything good planned through the storm.
Yeah, I literally was just like, I'm gonna just keep asking the Pokemon until they tell us what to do.
Ask Lapras, ostrich time.
Yeah, I basically rolled to see if Lapras can make a decision, because basically Empoleon's like his older brother. Lapras has not got a very stalwart personality. So he decided, too stressful, head in water.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so let me know when you guys are ready.
Give me XP.
All right. So
Give
Abby,
me like 15.
you as a trainer. Well, I forgot. I am just streamlining the trainer one. Everyone gets 8 experience as a trainer. Everyone gets 8 experience as a trainer. All right, Abby, are you ready with your Pokemon?
I mean, I'm guessing I get 2 on everybody but Angela.
No, I'm not doing 2s anymore. Remember,
4.
I'm doing
4?
I'm doing 4s now.
So
Yeah.
4 for
So
everybody but Angela.
And Angela can have 7. And and then roll your D10 for your floating XP for this session. That's a lot. Alright, so 4 for all of them, 7 for Angela, 8 floating. Alright, Kai. You ready with your Pokemon?
Yes.
Alright. The first 3 get 4.
So then Eerie and Gyu get something else.
Eerie and Gyu can get... I'll say Eerie can get 6 and Gyu can get 5. And then roll your D10 when you're done.
Six.
6. Lee, are you ready?
Yep.
Alright. I will say... Lilith, Harper, and Juno all get 4, and Jupiter gets 6.
Cool. Thank you.
And then have roll the dice when you are done, and that's how I will know to move on.
That's who I'm missing. I'm missing Lilith up there. Jupiter gets 6. Sorry, I forgot to pull up Lilith's sheet.
You're good.
Nice. Okay, and roll 1d10. Ah, fuck.
Parker, what level is me? Is Abby?
What level is you?
Oh shit!
Oh shit, Lee. Good job.
A crit!
You did do a crit. You as Abby are whatever the fuck level you want to be.
Whatever you wanna be.
69.
69.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be 420.
I like your joke.
Alright, Sophie, are you ready for your Pokemon?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, Forest and Iroh can both get 7.
Okay.
Everyone else is a solid 4.
Yep. All right. I already did them, so we're good.
Good. You knew who wasn't here today, so roll your
I
D10.
did. Yeah. Oh,
Holy
hell yeah.
shit. 2 10s today. Holy shit, it's a good day. You know what? I'll be nice. If there's 2 10s, everyone can have a 10. Sky, you get 4 more, and Abby,
Alright.
you can have 2 more. I'm making up bullshit rules as we go because I want to give out experience a little more.
Thank
Changes
you.
what I was gonna do.
So from now on, if there's 2 10s, everyone gets a 10.
I love that.
And it wasn't it the other time that if everyone gets like the same roll and one person doesn't, they get the same roll anyway?
Yeah, I just bumped everyone up.
Up or
I
down?
yeah, pretty much. We're getting a lot of bullshit caveat rules to this whole floating XP dice.
It makes it more fun.
Yeah.
I still do.
We fly
Alright.
a little bit.
Abby, you got anything you know you want to do? Same
So-
rules, just say pass if you don't know yet.
I don't want to do anything with Pokemon. I don't
Mm.
have enough to do anything with Pokemon.
That's fair.
But I am already spent. I haven't actually said that I spent it, but I'm going to do Insight up 1
Yeah.
for me.
Yes.
So I'm at 4.
Uh-huh.
That ups my Smart by 1, right?
Yes.
Cool. And then I gave myself exactly the right amount of XP so that I was.
Cool.
That's
Is that all you wanted to do today?
What I wanted to do today.
All right. Hey, upping those base stats does a lot.
Oh yeah.
Did a lot of work. All right, Kai, what you got?
Okay. I got all 4. I think I'm gonna do, except for
Oh, so
Naboris
you have
because
5 Pokemon. Okay.
Naboris doesn't have much experience at all at the moment. So
Yeah, Naboris doesn't actually count. He doesn't count.
well, he already he did stuff. He did stuff.
No, he's not a Pokemon.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm gonna have. Actually, I'm gonna do this for like 3 of my Pokemon. Oh, not for it. 2 of my Pokemon, Gio and Carver. I'm gonna get some dexterity.
All right, Gio and Carver. Okay,
Yes.
they're alike enough. Have them both make a cool fight check.
All right, here's Carver.
I'm pretty sure they'll destroy that.
I hope so. I know my luck.
Okay.
Carver succeeds.
Carver's good.
How cool fight is Gyu? Also cool fighty. Okay.
Cool fighty. All right, so go ahead and do both of those.
Let me just chop off. Yeah, I'll do that after. I just gotta know that he succeeded. Freya, I was gonna do that. Insight for her, not Dex.
Okay. Yeah, have Freya make a smart survival check for me.
Actually, wait, what was that? Oh no, I was gonna do strength. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Oh, strike? Okay.
That changes things.
Tough fight. Sure.
Oops, not that one. Tough fight. Thank God, the one success. Today's working.
Today is working.
And then Eerie, I was going to have Eerie get 2 points in survival.
Ooh, okay. Have Eerie make a smart survival check.
How smart is Eerie? Oh, thank God.
Pretty smart.
Today was a successul day.
Do you need me
You
to
did it.
tell you everything that increases?
I
when
already
you do
know all
that?
the ones that increase. These all go up. Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah, and remember to increase the level on your Pokemon for all of these.
I gotta do this for a little bit.
All right. Lee, you have anything you want to do today?
Yes. I know 2 of the things that I want to do.
Okay.
For Lilith, I want to try and up her contest by 2, which I believe taking it from a 1 to up a 3 would be 24 XP.
1, 2, let me think. It's 8. Yes, correct.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and do that.
All right, have Lilith make a cool contest check for me.
Cool contest. Come on, buddy.
Will you be able to use notes? Okay, so your contest goes from a 1 to a 3, you said?
Yep.
All right, so do that, and that is 5 levels. So
Cool.
that's level 13 Lilith.
Lilith is up to level 13. All right.
Okay.
Then, oh my God. Wait, Parker, do you know what this means?
What? What does it mean? You can use hypnosis.
I can use
My
hypnosis.
God.
You can finally use one of your
Oh my
starting
God.
moves.
Wow. What a magical day.
It's taken forever.
Did you spend the experience?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh god, that was
Let me
funny.
do math.
It will be 78.
Thank you.
78 spent. Yeah, you're good.
And then I wanted to teach Jupiter Bite.
Oh, okay. Give me a tough fight check then for Jupiter. All right, that is a bite.
He did a bite.
Mm-hmm. So spend the experience necessary for that, and Jupiter's level goes up by 1.
Hell.
All right,
Wow.
Sophie, what you
Yes.
got?
Great. So I'm sticking with my plan to just power up one Pokemon only.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm gonna have to raid boss my next fight with Sophie.
Listen, Forest was already the only threat. It's super gonna be the only threat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I want to up Forest Dexterity
Okay.
from a 3 to a 4.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the most dexterous thing in the team, I think, at this point.
hmm
Um,
And I'll use
What is
a.
it?
Can I use a Poke Tree after if it like fails or like?
no, you have to use it beforehand.
Okay, tell me what the roll is, and then I'll tell you if I use a Poke Tree.
Okay, you're upping dexterity. Okay, let's see. It will probably be a cool fight check.
We'll fight.
How cool and fighty is Forrest?
Like, fine. I'll do a tree just in case. So I'll take one off.
All right.
I think. Cool. Okay, so I just roll cool fight, and then I'll add a d6.
Wait, hold on. Did you already up his dexterity by 1 at one point? It's a 3, so you did at some point because.
Oh, I
it's
guess I
normally-
forgot to do.
Yeah, they
cool.
only start at 2.
Yeah,
Nope.
okay. So, yeah, you
Yeah,
should
I
have
guess I
2
did.
in cool. Yeah, you
Okay.
should have 2 in cool, so that should help
Is
you.
my level the same?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
Forest is ridiculously high level. You're fine.
Nice.
Jesus, what level is Forest?
Okay.
Forest is level
14.
14.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'll still use the treat just in case. I wanna get this done.
Let me do real quick math here.
Okay.
There's some real quick math.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you start there. Okay. Yeah, no, you're at the correct level. You're good. You just didn't
Okay,
up your cool. I just did some quick math. All right, go for it. So you just had to add an extra dice to it.
barely.
Wow.
What? Thanks.
No, you still barely did
Forrest just barely gives a shit to listen to what you have to say today.
You know what? I get it. He's valid. He's having a good time today.
All right, so your
So it goes to
dexterity
4.
goes to a 4, and Forrest dexterity is maxed out.
Hell yeah.
Your cool goes from a
Jesus.
2 to a 3.
Oh, he's so cool.
it. He's so cool.
He's so cool and he's so beautiful.
He's
and
cooler than
And
me.
your level goes to 18.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's definitely the highest. in the
Definitely
group.
now.
So,
And
yeah.
you spend the 30 experience.
I do. Yes, I for sure need to spend that.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. I am stoked.
Wow. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it. I literally have
Alright.
like 0 experience in all the others.
That's fair. The
'Cause I
last
think I did a
session,
bunch
if
of
I remember
stuff.
right, last session had a huge experience. The last 2 sessions had a huge experience dumps for people, so we're probably into a
I-
sort of hibernation right now.
Yeah,
I
the last time I
used
did a-
last session. I used all of Nabor's experience, and this session I used all of Carver, Gyu, and Freya's.
Jesus. All right. Is there
Yeah.
anything anyone else wants to do?
I would just like to teach Juno Charm, which is a
Okay.
0 XP one.
Charming little baby.
Which is a what?
It's it requires 0 XP.
That means it already knows it.
It should already know it, shouldn't it? Hold on.
Oh, it is not there.
Yeah. Let's see. It is not.
It's-
Oh, it is not there. I just never added it. I apologize. Yeah,
Mark,
it
you're
already. It should
slacker.
already know charm.
Cool. I will add that in then.
Yeah, and it does not increase the level, so you can just add it in, and then that's it.
Yeah,
All right,
I think
anything
I'm gonna go into hoarding.
Yep. Anything for anyone else before I read off the this time on and end the stream?
Cannot
Nope.
spend my experience anymore.
All right. So, this time on PokeRole, Kai doesn't fuck up the first roll. I'm glad that was the start of this, Sophie. Thanks. Cabela's exists here, I guess. No, it doesn't. There's dead Magikarp on hooks, also, I guess. That's true. Lee finds evolution stones. Click, click, type, click, click. Sophie has a meltdown in a store. Math. Barry minus, what were we doing? Kai has a meltdown watching Sophie have a meltdown. Boy at shop is just not having a good time. Poor Richard, I get it, man. Abby is a snitch, Lamau. We can never. You hated Richard. What the fuck, Sophie?
I know I did. It was just funny.
We can never come back to this store, to be honest. Do you ever want to go back to that store?
No.
I hate this session. This is too much like real life. Erie numbs Sophie, and now she's like an inflatable car sales blow up. Gender is a construct. Tear it apart. Sophie sees a Lapras, and she runs. Polar plunge time. I love how the context of that is not given, because you ran towards it like it was calling you. Like you found something.
Uh-huh.
Milotic is a buzzkill. Little cinnamon roll snake eater. I guess we're gonna do this the normal way. Lapras is indestructible. We came from the ocean. High fives. Lee is weather god. Spear fishing that what Pokemon are edible. Tentacruel, holy shit, don't spear that. Empoleon approves, question mark. Abby rides Majestic Milotic and, Mitotic, and no one is at all jealous.
Okay, look, spelling's very difficult for me. I don't appreciate it.
Here's some honey, Sophie. Coats spear and hands in honey. No, it's just, we laughed so hard, Sophie, because you coated your hand first. We were like, why?
Why the hand?
What do you guys want? Spearfish! Do you spear it? I do. Oh god, it's a core fish. Sophie is now feared and has traumatized everyone. Yeah, you guys all have the fear status, even though it doesn't exist in this game. Everyone, we have rations! Text from Molly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Corpse fish. This is discrimination. By the way, anyone who gives me even just a sketch of that art that we talked about, I will give bonus XP to next time. Abby will for sure never talk to Sophie again. Crying face. Lapras is the indecisive friend. Pokemon catches Pokemon? Whack. Mountain time. None of us actually have survival skills. That's true. Axew is a gun. Pew pew, motherfuckers. Aims gun. Sophie, don't shoot. I'm not gonna shoot. I'm just preparing for the worst. It's a little ice boy. Abby, I will befriend. Guess we're in the mountains now. Shrug. Yeah, I was ready for a sailing boat adventure on the back of a Lapras, and now we're hiking through the fucking Yetis. And now stream Sophie and Kai are flexing on each other with their
I'm
stat
sorry,
sheets.
why are your limits so high, sir?
Is that Freya?
Sir?
That's Carver, actually.
Oh, that's Carver, yeah.
Okay, so you can
Do you-
actually fuck off.
Because you have a pre-evolved Pokemon, so
Yeah, no, no, Sophie.
Fuck off. I want to hear it. I want to hear your fucking bullshit. Pokemon. Fucking keep
You're
that
dumping
ass
all
stick.
of your bonus experience into fucking forest.
Yeah.
Hey, when he evolves into a Ninetales, he's gonna fuck some shit up.
Kinda is. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I saved him for
Alright,
last.
I'm gonna
of
end the stream.
battles.
All right,
All
let's end it
right.
there. Bye, stream.